Hey, what's up, everybody? How are we doing today?
Good. I'm doing all right.
I'm pretty sure I wasn't asking you, Peter.
Even I answered.
I was asking Zito, I wasn't asking Peter. Anyway, thank you for clicking on this live stream. We're back. It is a beautiful day in Western New York, right, guys? What was the high today? Like 83?
Oh,
32 is snowy.
Yeah, 32 and stuff, right.
Get out.
So, yeah, here we go. So, in case you didn't catch our last couple live streams, let me introduce you to my beer league friends. Over here, we got Tony Zito. We got Ryan, everyone's favorite for some reason, Peter, and Eric. So yeah, guys, I don't know if you've noticed, but like the Sabres are doing somewhat well lately. Isn't that interesting?
I'm wondering why.
I'm wondering why too, honestly.
I was gonna go for a 20 loss, to be honest with you.
You wanted to go for the record losses?
Oh yeah.
I mean, if we're
Yeah.
gonna be that bad, we might as well set a record.
I feel that. I feel that.
For it.
But
20 at least.
they have points in 5 straight games. So, I mean, I don't know how well they're going to play today, but it should be an interesting one, right?
Hope so.
I think so.
It's got some doubles.
Probably.
So anyway, what is going on? Where is everyone watching from? Where are we here? Thanks, Z. They're just singing the anthems now, so
We're gonna do our predictions for this time again?
You want to do predictions again?
Yeah, we'll start with Eric over there.
All right, Eric, what do you think? What's our predictions?
For the score?
Yeah.
Final score.
5-3.
5-3, you think?
5-3 who?
We'll say Sabres.
What about you, Peter?
I'm gonna go 5-4 Sabres.
5-4 Sabres?
Yeah.
High scoring game again? Ryan, what about you?
Yeah, I'm going 4-3 Sabres.
Okay, but what about the Islanders game tonight? What's that score going to be? Ryan likes the Islanders.
Yeah, like 20-0, I guess.
20-0 Islanders.
They're playing the Flyers.
Paul Mary's going to get 5.
The Flyers did get beat by the Sabres first.
And Z, what about you?
I'm going to go low this time, 3-2.
You think 3-2?
Sabres.
Hope so. All right, let's see. New York, Webster, Dayton, Ohio, Sandusky,
All of us the same.
Midland, Dallas.
Last time we did.
Nobody didn't hear for
Yeah, no.
Oh, sorry, you didn't get my prediction. I think we are going to win because isn't that what we always do? Is win?
Sounds realistic
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
I'll take 4-2 Sabres. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
Bills
GA.
are not looking hot. Those pads are cool.
Oh yeah.
Those are pretty cool pads.
Yeah, they're sick. Oh, I just realized
Everything matches too.
the blocker's like a tail. That's cool. Yeah. That's cool. That's the only thing that's kind of cool about this movie. We got Omar.
Olmark.
Lanús.
You guys think they're gonna trade Olmark? I hope not.
They better not.
I'll rage if they trade Olmark. His name's coming up in trade rumors.
Only with the Leafs.
Yeah.
And honestly, if the Leafs want to get him, they better offer us something like Tavares, Matthews, Marner. They should, one of those guys should be part of the deal.
Yeah, I feel that. You only get our mediocre goaltender if you're giving up your all-stars. That's the only way this
absolutely.
works.
We've lost enough trains that I think we should be allowed to win.
Olmark for Marner, Matthews, and Tavares. Who says no? All right, we're underway.
Great save already.
Casey Middlestat. Where did he come from?
Yeah, he's doing good.
Like, I feel like he just kind of came out of nowhere and.
I feel like he's the same as a lot of other guys. He just isn't just now playing to where he should have been 2 years ago. Like, this is what we expected out of him, and we just didn't get it for some reason.
Oh my god, I missed nothing.
B Gaines, thanks, dude.
One shot.
Great to see you again. Also, trade us Brandon Montour. I don't think you know what you're saying there, buddy. Like, if you want Brandon Montour, he's all yours.
I feel like I've seen his name in rumors a lot, but, lately he's been really good.
He has been playing well lately. He's been scoring, like, a weird amount of goals for him.
So
Like,
I think the value is going up.
the thing is, like, I feel like everyone under Granato is playing significantly better.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Dahlin was, like, the worst player in the league under Kruger, and now all of a sudden he's back to being his normal self that we all knew he was going to be. So,
Yeah.
but Montour's one of those, too. Like, Montour's been a lot better, too. But under Kruger, he was... Oh, Rinfred scores!
Oh, wow.
Oh! Victor Olofsson!
Nice.
Yes!
Not on the power play.
Not even on a power play.
Not even a minute.
Guys!
Whoa.
Not even a minute in, we're winning!
I don't know. Maybe they should pull Aaron Dell.
Pull him already a minute in.
pull the goalie, get an extra attacker out there, probably be better off.
Who's that made that pass? That was a
Yoki Haru
sick
did
pass.
that.
That was Yoki Haru? That was a sick pass.
Right up the slot.
Wow. Look at that defense right there.
Yeah, what was great defense.
Hold on, we gotta update that score.
Oh.
Let's go.
Slides it from the corner to the slot, taps it in on the left side.
The last time we did this, I feel like we didn't even celebrate a goal until like near the end of the game, and I'll admit it in, and it's already 1-0.
Hey, it's working.
Let's go, guys. How we feeling about that?
Let's go.
I just don't want to be betrayed.
Yes. You don't want to be betrayed again. You think we're gonna
Betrayed.
blow the lead?
Don't want to celebrate too early. You know,
Yeah.
Too much too early.
I'll celebrate whatever I can take, honestly.
Get another
Like the
one.
Sabres score, celebrate it.
It's offsides right there.
Thank you, Peter.
Gonna be face off. Coming up.
For anybody who doesn't know. That'd be an awesome announcing job. Yeah, if you guys can't see.
So most important, the guys are without beer. Look, I understand, but we are with Sonic. The Zito and Ryan brought over some Sonic, so we're gonna get to the beer eventually, but
They brought beer too.
Got some
Where's
orange
beer?
pop.
we're gonna settle into it.
I brought the red, white, and blue. Smirnoff.
Did you?
Those are nice.
Is that what's in this bag?
Yes, right.
Okay.
Uh oh, that's a penalty.
Yes.
Oh God! Oh, they almost scored again.
See, I mean that kind of save is the reason why you gotta get.
Why do I
Yeah,
hate
I know.
Cody Egan so much? Like that was such a lazy penalty. Watch, he could have been like, "No, I'm gonna skate. I'm gonna skate up there," and then he was like, maybe
He's got
not.
like 2 goals in the season and one of them's an empty netter.
Oh, here's a question, Peter. Melody, what's the sub goal for Maximum Goose tonight? What are you at right now, Peter?
Right now we're at 114, I think.
Okay, so for those of you who weren't following last time, so basically Peter has his own YouTube channel, and we like doubled his sub count. He was at like 50 subscribers last stream. We got it up to over 100, and because of that, Peter had to buy me Pink Whitney, and I enjoyed it, and it was delicious.
Good.
We crushed that on Easter. That was
Okay, nice.
so. Do you have a sub goal for tonight, Peter?
Well, I think we doubled it last time. We got to double it again. We got to get to.
You want to get to 200? Good luck, pal.
We got to get at least like 200. Yeah, I mean 230 would be double. We'll go 200.
Well, I mean, in case you guys were wondering about me, because I know you guys care about Peter so much, but in case you were wondering about me, I am 20. Oh, they scored.
There it is. Actually betrayed.
We celebrated too early. We shouldn't have celebrated. 1-1. Who got that? Was that Zaka? Zaka on the power play? I feel like he scored a ton against us this year.
Probably has.
I was too busy talking about my sub
My
count.
confusion with anybody else on any team ever this whole season.
Yeah, most people have scored a ton on us.
Bryson just was like,
That's a nice goal, though.
yeah, you can do whatever you want, pal. He was too worried about that guy.
That's all right.
I'm actually surprised that Bryson's getting so much like penalty kill time. Like I didn't.
Bryson's looked good.
He's looked good,
Yeah.
but I don't see him as much of a, defensive defenseman. But, whatever. 1-1. But anyway, like I was saying, I am 20 subscribers away from my favorite number of 22,000 subscribers. And
Yeah.
Zito, you can
Okay.
attest to how much I love the number 22, right, buddy? Mm-hmm.
So much, in fact, that we've had multiple conversations about this, about changing numbers.
Yeah, because Zito's number 22 in beer league, and I'm still mad at him for it.
I don't know how else to say this. I could change numbers
You could.
if only somebody else didn't have my number.
We're just starting the whole number discussion again.
It has to be brought at least once every time, I swear. But yeah, no, I'm still up for 16. Eric?
I mean,
Eric? Okay.
I got 13.
but anyway,
No, 16, because he won't take 13.
so if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, I would love it if you did, because I just, for my own benefit, oh, right in front, Tage! Oh.
Just bounced over his stick.
I would love to get to my favorite number of 22K subscribes. Ooh,
We got
Medic's
a
Mine, thank you. Recently found your channel, really
Yeah.
enjoy content, and wow, you can really sing. What's the other guy's channel? I'll go sub. Oh, Peter, you're getting another sub. I'll type it in the chat.
Go ahead, type it.
We're prepared to watch 30 minutes of it each time.
You know, we actually have some good content coming. I'm trying
Tage
not
get,
to just.
how did Tage get a penalty?
We got
They
a
gave him a
holding,
holding
I think,
penalty.
after this
Yeah.
play.
Just because he's bigger than the other guy.
Poking holding? I don't know what it was. Right there. I think.
Oh, that's weak. You
Yeah,
don't
it was
call
weak,
that.
yeah.
That's weak. Sorry. Anyways.
Anyways, as I was saying, I got some good content coming. I know, I'm trying not to phone it in as much, so it's taking a little bit longer because I know I said last time we were on the stream that I would have something ready, but also Mel's got to give me some of the the video card from our camera. So
I do.
Let you know.
I can actually get the film, but
He's blaming it on me for
we'll put it together. It's gonna be high quality content. That's what I'm gonna say.
high quality. Yeah.
It just takes.
It will be. Yeah, no. So definitely go subscribe to Peter. However,
Well, what's the bet if he gets over 200 this time?
yeah, what are you gonna buy us this time?
What is
I mean,
what are we looking for?
I
You should buy the team beer for 2 games.
Oh, 2 games of beer if we get to 200, guys. Oh my God, they scored again.
Oh come
Oh,
on,
Guys,
Well, guys,
Zach
let's get
again.
Zach again? Are you kidding me? This guy kills us.
It was nice seeing everyone.
Oh,
You guys had a great night.
Remember when we had a lead 1 minute into the game?
No.
You know,
And
guys,
then we went back to our normal Sabres sucking.
Yeah. That was a weak ass penalty call by that ref though. Like I'm pissed off about that.
if the viewers get bored watching the Sabres, they can watch Maximum Goose on their other screen.
No, because the viewers aren't gonna get bored because we're having a great time here, aren't we?
Obviously,
Obviously.
it's always a great time when we're here.
I kind of wanted Linus Holmark to save that. Like I feel like he should have made that save. Like he just kind of shot it under the glove.
No, I got some dust this time. He'll be fine. Just didn't see it.
Ooh, I don't know how to. Flavio the Swede. Becoming Sabres fan for watching your videos. Watching from Brazil. That's amazing. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I only know one hockey player from Brazil, and it's Robin Regier.
He's from Brazil. Is he really?
Yeah, he's born in Brazil, actually.
Oh,
What?
look at Peter knowing all the facts.
Robin Regier. Great player. Played for the Sabres, actually.
Yeah.
Briefly.
Maybe we should have the more you know segment with Peter every time.
Ooh, dive down 25. Thank you. My niece just won Swedish championship in women hockey with the team, and have 200 national games. We'll hint about your channel. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. That's awesome that she won that. That's awesome. Swedish
Only
championship.
we could be that good.
if only we can win a championship in like a beer league.
Well, we were about to, and then they screwed us over.
I know,
It wasn't last year, the year before.
We're gonna win the championship this year, guys. I'm
For
confident.
sure. And if not that, then at least the Summer League or the tournament.
We're gonna win something eventually. We're not gonna. We're eventually gonna win something,
We're gonna win a huge beer cup. That's it.
guys. If we win, can we buy ourselves like championship rings? Like just go all out.
Just go,
Oh,
go all in.
Have like a parade. Oh come on, Victor! Oh! I thought he was gonna bury that one.
Close. Oh, that was good.
Ah.
What are you talking about?
Garbage.
I really like Darlene and Yogi Haru together though.
Ryan, would you call that offside?
I most certainly would not.
Good.
Well, you heard it here, guys. Ryan
We
said
need
it.
a replay.
All right, let's see. Oh no, they were gonna show
Oh,
it.
they cut it short.
So it's the EA
Camera angle.
EA replay. God,
So I just cut it right
Oh,
before
really?
the
Right here,
action.
right here? Okay,
And
great.
they cut it again.
Love
They always cut it. They don't want to make you question the ref's decisions or the linesman.
All right, come on, get it back.
Okay. All right.
So, guys, in the chat, what do you guys think about? I'll ask you guys too, but what do you guys think in the chat about Taylor Hall and being benched? That now that I guess essentially his tenure in Buffalo is over. What do you guys think of that?
We've been playing better without him.
We're better off without you, Taylor.
Honestly, it feels like he just knew that he was going to be traded and just stopped trying for the last like 10, 15 games. 'Cause
Yeah.
He's looked really bad.
For sure.
And I just hope we get something close to what we expected to get for him because it's not looking good right now.
Right.
See, you would have a much more politically correct way of saying that.
He sucks.
Decided to start sucking.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like I was at the game on Saturday.
Yeah.
And there were like multiple times, and I have them on camera. There were multiple times where I was just like, "Oh my God, Taylor Hall, I hate you!"
Just lack of hustle.
Yeah, like he just like there was a time in overtime, and I was filming it. Like he just like he was getting the puck going into the zone, and he just stops moving his feet. And I'm literally like, "Taylor, like what are you doing?" Oh, Tage! Oh! We're getting our
This line is looking
chances.
good.
Yeah, Taylor Hall or not Taylor Hall, Tage Thompson, Casey Middlestat, and Asplund have all looked really good together.
Yeah, but I mean, single-handedly, I think he cost us that first Flyers game that we almost won.
Oh, the one where we were up
Because
3-0.
in overtime, he just did not get back at all.
Yeah,
He
I mean-
lost the puck in the offensive zone and then just didn't hustle back, and then they scored in overtime on a 2-on-1 or something like that.
Like you can tell for whatever reason, like he's just clearly unmotivated. You know, like.
Oh, he just
like,
knows,
obviously,
he knows he's going to be traded.
like,
Honestly.
I can
that's gotta
understand.
be it.
Yeah, I can understand being upset, like being on a losing team. Oh, geez. Oh, I thought they scored again. being on a losing team and everything. But I mean, show a little bit of effort, man. We're paying you $8 million a year. Like, come on.
Don't be Skinner.
You're paid to do a job.
Don't be Skinner.
Plus, the thing is, it's not just about you having fun. It's about your reputation as a player. So the team can get the most for you, or you can get a better contract next year because he's not going to have a contract next year if he plays like trash.
I would imagine he's probably just playing like, oh God, oh how did he not bury that? Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I think he's just playing not to get injured. Go Skinner.
Come on, Jeffrey.
Because I'm sure he's probably going to go to a playoff team, cash in, and get his contract there, and have redemption, and just say that it was because of the Sabres that he didn't have success. But he
chose to come here.
But I don't think he's going to be able to justify that with how lackadaisically he played the last 15 games.
I mean, if he has a good playoff, maybe.
He'd have to have a really good playoff. Yeah, maybe, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not good. Either way, it's not good.
Yeah.
Commercial break, beer time.
Beer time, commercial break.
First commercial break.
Who wants to go get beer?
I got
bag
something
right here. What do you want?
What do we got?
We got
Is it cold?
this blue Smirnoff Red, White, and Berry from Z. What else we got?
It's all
Is
the
that
same.
all?
It's like a whole thing of it.
Well, that's all the same. Otherwise, we have Molson in the kitchen.
You got 2 options, 3 options.
I'm going to get Molson.
Okay.
No. Can you give Puppy a pepperoni?
What?
Can I give Puppy pepperoni?
No, they're not allowed to.
Not yet.
I'm not allowed to eat it?
Does anyone want Molson while I'm in here?
Nah.
Just me.
He got a whole bag of them for himself, and then
What?
I don't understand you, Zito.
What?
I don't understand why you got the whole bag and you're not gonna have one. Are you gonna have one later?
Yeah.
Later? Okay, later.
So I'm just eating right
Why aren't they allowed to have burst out of my
Understand.
food anymore?
Ugh.
No.
Huh?
They're not allowed to have people food anymore?
Yeah, because they get in fights now because they're
Oh.
siblings, and I know what it's like to get in a fight with a sibling.
So,
Tad,
no.
thank you very much. Taylor Hall needs to get off the worst team in history. Should go back to Edmonton.
No,
Yeah,
you bring me one of those,
Hey.
please?
I'm fine with him going back to Edmonton. Would you guys like to see
What?
Taylor Hall back in
Grab me one of
Edmonton?
those, please?
No.
They're too worried about their beer right now. I'll
Yeah,
ask them
with
that question in a minute.
Yes, I would like.
Alright.
I don't know if I would like
Okay,
to see
let's
that
go
or not.
back.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Taylor Hall,
I
Hall back with
actually-
McDavid.
It would be entertaining hockey, but at the same time, I kind of don't want to see him succeed after he just left the Sabres.
I'm sure Taylor Hall would like it.
I just have beer.
You know wherever he goes, he's gonna succeed though. Like
Well, yeah, but
Thank you, sir.
I just don't want him to be elite, like
Yes,
win the
sir.
Stanley Cup in a first season like Bogosian and
Bogosian and
every
O'Reilly,
other
yeah.
player that leaves the Sabres.
yeah,
It's like at some point we just got to stop trading people.
yep.
Yeah. No licks. Only pets. No licks.
How about that John Granado though? What a handsome guy.
Don Granato's so handsome. I actually really like him. Like I don't know what they're gonna do about coaching next year, but I actually really like Don Granato.
I thought he was Ralph Kruger, just with a mask. They almost look the same with a mask.
Honestly, I feel like we should give him at least the rest of the season to prove himself because he's done a really nice job. But originally I wanted Gerard Gallant to be our next coach, but I'm not sure right now.
Yeah.
If he does really well, then I can see.
Why not? Probably a cheap option.
Yeah.
Jack Richardson, thank you. Hey Melody, I made a compilation of video of some of your best reactions. Want to watch it? I don't know. I don't know what my best reactions are. Should I be worried about that? Yeah.
I feel like anytime you get fan art, you should be appreciative because it's awesome.
I know, but I'm worried about because my reactions are probably me just like screaming. Is that what it is? Probably.
It's usually what happens.
I would love to see that though.
That'd be hilarious.
I'd watch it.
We have a watch party.
We'll have a watch party of compilation of my best reactions. Because it's not like especially with the I made my Bills reactions. Oh God, Darlene, give it away right in front. I made my Bills reactions, but like for the most part, those were all happy reactions because the Bills went like 15-3 this year with including playoffs or 15-4. I mean, so there were a lot of good reactions. I don't think I've made many good Sabres reactions this year, so it'd probably be like sad Sabres stuff.
And Brandon Bean's been a boss in like the free agency.
Big baller bean.
Baller Brandon Bean.
We could just stop this and just talk about the Bills all day.
The funny stat about the Bills versus the Sabres is that, right before that first win we got against the Flyers, the Sabres had less wins than the Bills since February, because the Bills had 15 and we had 14.
That's kind of hilarious.
It was really hilarious.
Oh, that's a great pass. Look at this. Oh, we missed.
Like last February, not this February that we just had.
That's really funny.
I think I saw one stat, or heard one stat, like the Sabres didn't win a regulation game in March since like 2018.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
And they finally got one on the
So
last day of
bad.
March this year.
Yeah.
Just don't understand what's wrong with that month.
They just hate playing in March, apparently.
3 years.
Uh-oh, Jack Hughes walking in.
you see that NHL Network projected trade from Brian Lawton?
Oh God, the Eichel and Darlene for Hughes and Heischer.
Yeah,
That was
I laughed. I laughed, and then I saw Devils fans commenting,
Yeah.
"No, we would never want that. Eichel's a locker room cancer." I'm like, in what world is he a locker room cancer?
See,
I've never even heard that ever. From
I feel like
anyone.
he got that reputation, but I don't know where it came from. Like I've never they don't. I feel like the Sabres don't do a lot of behind the scenes kind of content and stuff like a lot of other teams do. So it's not like there's a lot that we know about Jack, but
I mean, I can understand you get that from him smashing his stick after a hard loss or something, but that doesn't mean he's a bad guy.
I would want to see that. Wouldn't you want to see a guy hate losing?
He's just a passionate guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't like
We got
losing.
unlimited free sticks.
Oh,
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Do you remember that beer league game we played and that guy when we went up 14-5 or something, he broke his stick over the crossbar in our first game.
That was
Yeah,
I was
we're
like-
playing them again tomorrow.
And then we're playing him again. I was like, why?
Oh, that's the team.
Yeah,
Why do that?
Brian won.
Shader, thanks, man. Love the channel. Keep it up. I appreciate it.
I can't
Or-
wait.
Man, whoever, I don't know. Sorry.
Well, you better play tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
Let's get him a hat trick.
But I appreciate it. Thank you.
Now, viewers, how many of you would like to see Melody and I play on the same line together for men's league?
If we play on the same line, I will definitely make an effort to film that. So, because my mic'd up would be hilarious if I was playing on a line with you.
Maybe
You know-
you two could be on the same line tomorrow.
At some point, I'll make it happen.
Because I would just be totally chirping you the entire time. Oh wow, that's a great pass, Peter.
Yeah, but I
Well, actually, I wouldn't probably
Yeah,
never
it's
say
so-
that.
feedback from the
It would be
viewers,
like that,
see
and
if
then
they
be
wanna
like,
see it.
oh no, it's okay, man. It was a great opportunity. We're doing great. We're sucking by
At
the way.
least
This is great. That was pissed
Zito,
off.
maybe I'll make you the other winger.
Yo, you're going
No.
back to center, Peter?
Maybe. I played center last game. I
Well,
think.
it
Shaner,
depends
good,
if-
okay.
No, we'd be missing one person tomorrow if Jake plays.
So would we be rolling 5D then?
We'd either be rolling
Maybe.
5D or we'd be rolling two centers.
Or we
three
could
pairs of
have Nick
wingers.
center, you and myself.
Well, as long as I'm not double shifting, that's.
Oh yeah.
I was so
You're
tired
not
after
double
last
shifting,
game.
You're triple shifting.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
You're at-
No, just no breaks.
the whole game.
Yeah,
You're Iron Manning it.
How do you
Iron
expect-
Man, let's
how
do
do you
it.
expect to re-earn the title of league MVP if
Oh.
you're not going to be triple shifting?
Do you know what?
Oh.
I am. I think I'm gonna retire that though. I think I'm gonna let someone else be league MVP this year.
I will gladly step up.
Of course you
You're
will.
not on the. You're not an option.
I mean, I was gonna give that one to your brother this year. I think.
No,
But,
I think our new rookie defenseman Ethan has been playing really well. So.
oh, I love Ethan. Can we just talk about Ethan? I love that
Whenever he
kid.
gets a point shot, it's in the net.
I know.
Hammer that thing.
Ethan actually plays the game right.
He's also extremely fast getting back too, so that's really been a help.
Yeah,
this
he's
year.
playing good. Yeah, exactly. The man's a legend.
We will.
He'd probably come do one of
Follow
these.
Atlas
actually.
Boy.
So
on
Go
Instagram.
ahead.
Yeah, follow Atlas Boy on Instagram.
I will try to do. Oh, we got a power play. I will try to be putting out more beer league content. I've only put out the one game so far because, as I'm sure you could probably imagine, it's hard to get someone to film night games on. Well, we played a lot of Sunday night games, but I don't know when we're gonna be playing now. But
Friday night.
No, we got Friday and then Thursday next week.
Ugh.
Thursday.
But yeah, I'll try to put out more beer league stuff. It's been tricky about it. Tricky.
Alright, let's see.
So, we gonna score on the power play or what? Let's do this.
Olsen, let's go.
Probably not, but we'll score right after it expires.
That's a good prediction, Peter. I hope that happens for you.
I hope so.
Oh, it comes true.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't like the Sabres, then you can tell me. But
The Devils'
I
penalty
would hope
kills
you
last
would
in the
want
league.
the Sabres to score.
there
Or
it
give
is.
up a shorty.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
It's a big save. By
big
our
save, Linus.
All-star goaltender right there.
Who's only getting traded for all of the Leafs' best players.
Yeah.
Did you see the one rumor today? I saw it on Twitter. It was like Taylor Hall and Linus Hallmark for, I think it was like Rasmus Sandin, Nick Robertson, and like a pick or something.
Do they just want our team to have every single Rasmus in the league?
I would.
Yeah.
Did
that
they
would
want
be
us
pretty
to?
cool.
Yeah.
Did they want us to give them away for free or something? Or?
I mean, I wouldn't even. I wouldn't want to give up Olmark, but that wouldn't be a horrible return. It's just like
I feel like they could still do way better.
I just I wouldn't want to trade to the Leafs. That's all. Like I just wouldn't want to trade.
especially since they're already really good. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't want to make a really good team better.
Someone in the comments says chug your beer if they score. Do we have any drinking game rules?
We have not made any. I don't think.
Do we want to make some?
Sure.
Ryan has to chug his slush.
Everyone's gone.
You need a brain freeze. settle down a little bit.
And we had that one shot by Rista, but that seems like that was it.
Well, we used to always do it if we heard someone's name.
Oh yeah, well you don't hear anybody's name because we
Well,
don't have the
what,
sound on.
WBC?
Yeah, every time we heard VC, we would
That's
VC
true.
touch the puck, we would chug.
How about-
JWD82X,
how about that
thank
guy
you,
on the
appreciate it.
Leafs?
Just showing some love. Screw the Devils.
How
Eh.
about that guy on the Leafs? How'd that work
From a
out?
Rangers fan, it looks like.
Pretty sure he ended up on waivers and on the Canucks.
Who's VC? Yeah,
BCC, yeah. And now 21 people on the Canucks have the virus.
yeah, that's sad. The Yanks, if there's any team that needs a goalie like Olmark or Bernier, it's the Capitals. I mean,
Capitals already have 3 really good goalies. I mean, Lundqvist has been out with his heart surgery, but he's supposed to be coming back. And Vanacek and Samsonov have played really decently this season, enough to carry the team at least.
I just don't want to lose Olmark though. That's my thing. Like, I just think he's like a legitimate. Like, you should be worrying about bringing him back and then finding him a decent backup because Carter Hutton was awful this year.
I mean, I don't see the Capitals needing a goalie because I've had Vanacek on my fantasy team all year, so I've at least had a chance to watch them play consistently. But I think if any team needs a goalie, it would probably be like someone like New Jersey,
Buffalo.
but they can't afford him.
Lately, it'd be
Oh,
Philadelphia.
oh, go.
Philadelphia too, because Carter Hart has not
Been
played well,
garbage.
No.
and I don't think
Oh,
that's permanent though. I
That was
think Hart will
Fogarty
eventually
tip.
play well, but
Right
right now
played
he's not
amazing
playing
last
well.
year.
Defense has been very good.
No, their defense has been trash.
Yeah, Philadelphia, they need defensemen for sure. They haven't been the same since Niskanen retired.
And they what's his name? Gostisbehere on waivers?
Yep.
Yeah, Gostisbehere, yeah. At first I was surprised no one claimed him off of waivers, but then you see that
With
he's
that
getting paid
contract.
like $9 million a year, and it's like, yeah, maybe I can see why.
I thought it was only like 4.5.
I thought, well, maybe it's 2 years or something.
Yeah.
So 4.5 for 2 years would be 9. But
Math.
either way, it's too expensive for most people to take on just for free.
Peter, your prediction didn't come true. They killed off the penalty. We didn't score immediately
They're gonna
after.
score like right now after this guy turns it over.
You think he's gonna turn it over?
Yeah, right on the wall here.
There's a hot
Ah.
turnover right there.
No one was there.
Look at that pass. Pristine. Oh my goodness.
All right, it didn't happen, but
Oh, here comes
Sounds turnover
Asplin.
in front of him. Oh, yeah,
yeah,
Rasmus.
maybe that's the turnover. All right, let's see. Let's see how it happens.
cool.
I feel like without Jack, they just don't like. They don't have like that threat, like especially in the power play.
Oh yeah.
Like, because everyone worries about Jack, and because he can pass it wherever he wants, he can like snipe it.
You do everything.
And even if he's not the one scoring goals, because he's such a threat, Olofsson scores all the goals.
Well, because they always double teamed him and left Olsen open.
Yeah.
Tad, thank you. What about the Stars for a goalie to the Sabres? The Stars need a goalie? I honestly like.
I mean, Ben Bishop's been injured all season, but I don't know if they need one right now. I mean, I definitely think once he comes back, they'll be fine. But
Well, I feel like in the playoffs too, you want to like load up because you don't want to be.
It would be appropriate for them. I just hate the Stars, so I would love to see any of our players go there, except for like Eric Stahl or something. Because I'm just annoyed at him for being so slow.
I'm not gonna lie though, this is like the least I've paid attention to hockey like outside of the Sabres, just because with the Sabres being so bad, like I just don't like.
Yeah.
In the
I
words
just
of Ryan
literally
O'Reilly,
not watched games.
yeah, in the
I
words of Ryan
agree.
O'Reilly, I lost my love of the game of hockey. So it's been
Yeah,
better though.
so-
With the Sabres
You
being a
know-
little bit better, it's fine.
You know it's great when the 10-year-olds like coach were more interesting than a Sabres game.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, 'cause you're coaching.
Eric, the all-star coach over here.
We won one game out of our 11 games.
1 in 10.
Hey,
Go to the Sabres method.
you might be fired there, Ralph Kruger.
At least we didn't go on an 18-game losing streak.
Not yet.
Ralph Kruger over here might need to be fired or something.
Every game that we lost was close, though. It was by like one goal.
Great
Excuses.
star player to step up.
Hey, the Sabres lost plenty of games by 1 goal, but
But
most
they
of
didn't
them most of them were 5-2.
They didn't have one goalie playing one period, a second goalie playing a second period, and then the two goalies splitting the third
They
period.
sound like excuses to me.
Yeah, that sounds like not my problem.
Tell
However, I
tell
would
them
say this.
At least my team won a game against
Oh.
someone in our own age level.
Our team also did, but we beat your team as well too.
Might have some fighting over here. Anyways, back to the game.
Yes.
So, I'm
Well,
mad that we
team
haven't
sucked.
tied it up yet. Like, I can't believe we had a lead and then we just like gave it up within like 3 minutes.
Well, it's good for the guys not to get too excited.
The Devils just want to play well without like
You know,
Palmieri and Zajac. They're sad
Yeah.
that they lost their friends.
You see that Lou Lamoriello already made them shave?
Yeah, I saw that. I hate I don't know. I hate that. Do you guys like
I hate that.
I just
think it's
hate
so
that.
Stupid.
like why does it matter? Let a guy have a beard if he wants to have a beard, you know?
He looks so naked without it. He's like exposed.
I would like to see like Ryan O'Reilly without a beard though, because I hate his beard.
And, like, I understand shaving for a job, but this isn't exactly the type of job that's like, you know, wearing a suit and tie and like looking.
So they just not grow playoff beards then?
They do in the pregame,
Pregame, sir.
but if he keeps it clean and like close shave, you know, it doesn't have to be like bare skin, you know.
The way he had it looked fine.
I don't know. He looked fine, and the rule is stupid. And I think Lou Lamoriello, you know, although he's a pretty good GM, a bit dated with his, you know, views.
I just think it's weird. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think in the chat, but I do not agree with Lou Lamoriello's beard policy. I just think it's weird.
Poor man have a beard.
Who doesn't like a good beard, right? You know? I mean,
Yeah, like Ryan over here. He's got a great beard.
Thank you, Kirby.
God, I can't wait to drive my GMC up a mountain and leave it there. And then take some pictures and then
Is this your favorite commercial?
Took some drone video.
so good.
You should just like comment on every single, like commentate on every commercial instead of the game.
What was that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That cat's got hot.
I guess so. From a 2-story building.
We're watching a commercial of a cat eating. Cat trees.
Temptations.
Yeah.
Cat
Being
trees.
the lead.
Cat just turned into a contortionist in a treat. Okay. Here we
Dan
go.
Johnson, thank you. I miss our battle of the QEW rival. Hello from Toronto.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
honestly, I miss it too. I like.
I want to go back
Honestly,
to
I
stand
think
up,
the Sabres could have
we are
beaten
not
the Leafs
allowed
this
to.
year.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Like,
I'm kidding.
that's
They're
fun
like-
hockey. Like, no matter how bad either one of those teams are, it's good hockey. Ted, it stinks that Lazar and Borgen are injured. Screws up my NHL 21 roster. They should be in the minors. I love both Lazar and Borgen. Like, I'm bummed that we've had so many injury issues because, like, obviously being a last place team, I think. Oh God, they scored.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Great.
All right, this is going well.
Oh,
Jack Hughes. I don't know how he was able to just be all alone in front.
He fumbled the puck and he still got it back.
And both of our defensemen were in the corner.
Because instead of taking the
All right,
body,
let's take a look
he
at
just
this.
tried to reach at his stick.
Well, Risto's in the corner with Bryson.
I want to see which one of them it was.
Yeah, but why is Risto just standing there though?
Right there. I think Reinhardt should
Reinhardt
have tried to hit him.
Poso got him the
Oh.
first time, and then no one got him the
He
second
tried to
shot.
block the shot with his stick, but he should have just hit the guy.
Yeah, Poso, like, he came up and he tried to lift his stick, but then he just kept going. He should have just, like, stayed with him. I don't know what he was doing there. But I guess the center probably should have been in the middle.
The whole thing was just a breakdown.
That was bad.
But maybe
That's
one
Sabres
breakdown is
hockey right there.
What we taught our 10-year-olds. Always have one defenseman in front of the net.
I mean, he was there. He just was trying to reach at the puck. He wasn't playing the body.
Yeah.
You should teach rule number 1. Stick on the ice.
Zito, how many passes do you miss a week in?
Every single one. Nobody taught me that rule.
Oh, I'm front.
That's exactly
Oh.
what I'm talking about.
See, that's the difference. We just can't finish.
You want to know why I never had a coach?
John, what's up, man?
So bad.
Be better.
Thanks.
Talk about missing passes. Like, I feel like I miss passes more than literally anyone. Like,
Stick on the
I
ice.
do, and I still can't do
You
it.
guys
It's so
have soft
funny.
hands.
You have to stay strong on your stick.
Do you know what? I get so nervous because I feel
Also
like
soft hands.
That's a lie. I do that all
Absorb
the
it.
time. Just the fucking. It's like, here's the
Nicholas, thank you. What up, Mel? Just
Wait,
turned
wait,
21, and I'm ready to
shit.
drink my sadness
blade, and
away.
then the puck goes like
Love the content. Keep it up. I appreciate it.
Did you get that?
I'm sorry that your 21st birthday is in this It's pandemic time. Ryan and Zito also had their 21st birthdays in during the pandemic, so not as fun as normal. But once this is all over, we'll take you guys out for your like
Your real 20.
belated
A
21st birthday.
bash.
By the time you're like 23, we'll take you out for
We'll take
your
them out for
21st
their
birthday.
like 21st like bash when we go out for like my
Take
30th.
a road trip to somewhere. Make it a fun time.
Come to the Adirondacks with my GMC. Take a picture.
You really like that commercial, my guy.
So stupid.
He just wants a GMC.
They're
now.
trying to sell you a
Like
lifestyle,
every-
not just a
Oh,
car.
they're definitely selling me something. Selling me I need to go on vacation and take a road trip to the Adirondacks.
So I think didn't I say 4-2 Sabres? So my prediction's already over in the first period. That's fun.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, yeah, this is the first period.
Oh, God.
Yes.
For my prediction to be true, the Sabres have to score every remaining goal.
I said, what, 5-4? It's still
I
a
said
chance.
5-3.
They get one before the end of this period. I think it's right on.
I forgot what I said. I thought I said 3. Oh, I said.
You said 3-2.
Well, we all predicted this. Well,
Yeah,
wait, did
Sabres
anyone not
got
predict
one?
the Sabres
Yeah.
win?
No.
Sabres got 1.
We all predicted the Sabres
I
win.
wanted to predict the Devils winning because I had just a feeling that we, might have a struggle because it was pretty hard to beat them last game too. And
Yeah.
But I didn't want to be that guy that's like the odd one out that literally predicts the Devils win, especially when I want the Sabres to win anyway. So
So got 2 minutes left in this period.
This period slowed down big time.
look, this
Yeah.
is every Sabres game we ever watched.
Oh,
It's
Victor
like
Olofsson was the most hot player.
waiting for it to be over. I mean, recently better, but still.
10 points. What a guy.
Look at Jack Hughes. He's just like doing whatever he wants tonight. Oh, that's a nice play. Uh oh.
Ooh.
I feel like it could easily be like 5 or 6 to 1. The Devils are just missing the net like crazy.
The Devils aren't supposed to be good.
I know, it's ridiculous.
Neither are the
Just trying to make them look
Rangers, but they've been really good lately. Yeah, what happened? Went on play.
Oh, dude. I can't even follow. I'm going so brain.
Sorry, I haven't been paying
Nice
much attention to the
balls,
chat, guys. How are we doing?
We got any fan questions?
No, we have a whole intermission for fan questions.
Yeah, at intermission, we'll start taking some fan questions.
Honestly, the intermission has already started.
The intermission started
Good
19
boy.
minutes ago.
Yeah, honestly. Start thinking of your questions, though.
Yeah, start thinking. Peter has a ton of. Peter, do you check your sub count?
Did I check it?
Lately?
Not yet. But I did see a couple emails, so.
Did you?
I got a few at least.
Okay.
I'll check.
Your account has been deactivated.
Counts with a false flag.
The YouTube algorithm's not gonna know what to do when I just.
Oh, is that loose? Did they score? No.
YouTube's not gonna know what to do when I go from like 0 subscribers to like 200 in like 2 days.
Clearly hacking.
There's got to be something wrong with that.
It's never been done before.
No, I can actually watch our live stream on my phone while we're in the live stream.
Oh, really? Don't screw up my internet.
No.
Kirby, thank you. Will you ever make an Avalanche game reaction video or do a collab with your sister? As far as the Avalanche go, I just like the Avalanche. I'm not really an Avalanche fan.
Oh no,
They're just like, what are you at?
115. We only got one.
Oh, that's okay.
It's too bad. It's too bad.
And a collab with my sister? Nah.
Nah.
She's, you don't want to see her.
Ooh. She ain't gonna want to see the stream.
I know, she's going to be watching this, like, coming in screaming. Oh, go to the net. Oh, how did that not go in? Brandon Montour.
Your sister just.
Oh, there she
down.
is, found her.
Oh, for real.
She's so good. Get out.
Oh, Colin, what was that? Slip.
Whoops. Play tomorrow.
I know.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. The Devils are moving the puck really well
Especially
today.
now that I know we're playing like a really bad team too. Like,
I just want full counters.
what's up, buddy?
He's just like, nope, I'm
He's
out.
out. Just one of these. Yes. Yes. I got you, pal. Thank you.
What kind did you say you brought?
Smirnoff Ice, Red, White, and Berry.
Ooh, the good stuff. Skinner! What was that? Did that get blocked?
Jeffrey.
That was not even close.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
What's my play? It's Brendan Montour.
Sounds like a player, doesn't it?
Oh, Montour just missed. That hit the post.
Olsen's like, yeah, take that.
Oh.
Yeah, just missed.
Oh, it did it.
We needed a goal there.
You see Montour stick in their own goals.
Too bad.
Yeah, I know.
That Montour.
That's a shame.
Luther, come here, bud. Want to say hi? No? Okay, I get it.
Only 7 seconds of my life.
I know.
I was gonna say, he doesn't
Drop the
know-
puck. Let's get this period over with.
Even your dog knows the disappointment in this room.
Oh,
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 yes.
no!
Oh, here we go. Oh!
Don't even
Oh,
call
did they
penalty
trip
foul.
him?
tell me
Oh,
No.
they called a
Did they
penalty.
call it?
It looked like it.
Or was the end
I
of
didn't think
the
anyone
period?
called
I
it.
couldn't tell.
I don't think they got it.
I couldn't.
I think it was the period. I think it was
JW2X, thank you. Buffalo on my list to watch a game. Was going to watch last year, but COVID. Which stadium do you want to visit the most? That is a great question, actually. You guys can answer that too. So I've been to, obviously Buffalo. I've been to Detroit, Chicago, Nashville, and Florida. I gotta say, I love going to Chicago. I've been there like 5 or 6 times. I love going to Chicago. But where would I like to go? Probably, I would say Colorado, just because they're my second favorite team. But that's a good question. Maybe Vegas would obviously be great. That looks like a great time.
Absolutely.
Do you guys have an answer to that question?
I feel like watching a
The question is
I
what-
feel like watching a Toronto game in
away
Toronto.
game
Yeah.
would I go to?
Fun time.
Toronto would be fun, yeah.
Oh,
I don't think I could afford those tickets though.
Oh no, you can't. They're like $300 for the back of the $300.
Yeah, that's why so many Leafs fans come here.
We were at the San Jose one. We didn't watch it. We didn't watch the game. We were at
during
the
the off season.
Oh, you went to the San Jose Arena, the Shark Tank.
Yeah, I mean, I've done
Yeah.
that. I've been to
We went to the Bridgestone in Nashville.
Nashville
Yeah.
and Toronto during the off season, but
Yeah, always during the offseason.
during the
No, I didn't go to the
regular
Joe. I went to
season-
the new one. The new one is really nice in
Yeah, I
Detroit.
feel like I would want to go to the new one too because they put so many features in there. They got like even a Corvette mounted to the wall. They got some cool stuff in there. That'd be
Very
a
nice.
nice road trip to Detroit.
I'm going to Vegas. I want to go to Vegas and just gamble and watch a game.
Yeah, I think Vegas is probably like the
I mean,
consensus.
you could go to Ottawa. You could sit wherever you want. There's no fans in there.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. There's no fans in Buffalo
Yeah,
either.
no.
I only,
Mel already proved that.
I only say that though because they were in the playoffs and they couldn't even fill up their stadium and like.
You're forgetting about
But
Florida.
unfortunately, we don't make the playoffs, so we
Yeah.
wouldn't know if we ever get to fill it or
But
not.
you're also forgetting about Florida.
Florida, I mean, Florida does all right on the weekends, but during the weekdays, it's empty.
I went to a game on I think it was like a Friday night in Florida. It was in November, and it was against Buffalo, and the Bills were playing that weekend too. So like a ton of Buffalo people were there, but there was still barely anyone there, and so that's why I made that joke in my Botterill song, the joke about our rink starting to look like the Panthers rink. So I love it there. I hope they have a good team. I hope they start growing their fan base because I think I love it down there.
That reminds me of like one of the. Speaking of the warmer weather states, I would like to go see a game in Arizona. Cause it just makes
Yeah.
it wild. Because I heard they have their bowl like sunken down into the ground just to keep the ice colder and like the
That's
building colder. So
Maybe Carolina too to
That'd
see
be
the
pretty
storm
cool.
surge. Do they still do that?
That'd be fun. A bunch of jerks.
A bunch of jerks. I love that. I've hated Carolina for so long, but I love that. Like they've become so funny.
Yeah. They're just a meme now. I mean, like
Yeah.
it's a joke.
That's a good question, though. I like that question. So it is officially, guys, it is officially intermission. I'm just going to tweet out the link real quick to the stream, but if you guys have any questions, we are more than happy to answer them for you. Let me just tweet this out real quick.
Report brought to you by New Amsterdam Vodka.
I think the next game we're gonna go to is the Rangers game.
Really?
Yeah, that'd be cool. NYC.
I do like it. I think somewhat like it. I like some of the players on it.
Like which one? Adam Fox.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry. Your mother.
Hey, we all know Adam Fox is Pierre McGuire's favorite player because every time he's on TV, he just raves about him.
Does he?
Yes,
Pierre's a strange man.
Pierre is a strange man. Like I like what he brings to the
All right,
game.
anyway, I'm back. Sorry. So yeah, any questions? Why don't you ban these trolls? I don't have mods. I'll get some mods eventually, guys. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I think we got some spammers, but that's okay. We just ignore them.
We'll just have Zeta go off.
Yeah, I'll just light him up.
Let him up.
Not even a Sabres fan, but is it more fun to be in contention or to watch a team totally fail and look like a clown falling down the stairs? That's a really tough question. I don't know.
What was that? I missed that.
They're asking, would you rather watch us be in contention or be train wrecks?
Contention,
I-
because when they started to be train wrecks, I just stopped watching.
Right.
I was
It's
gonna say,
not even
I
worth
don't think
watching.
anyone in this room is gonna say train wreck because the whole goal of watching a sports team and supporting them is to see them be successful.
Yeah.
We're living through it.
Yeah, I mean it's part of your life. It's not just like a game.
Yeah,
Currently living through
seriously.
the train wreck.
I mean, hopefully at some point they get better. But I promise you guys, like, if the Sabres get good and I'm here on YouTube and the Sabres are good, like, you're gonna want to unsubscribe to me because I'm gonna be completely intolerable. Like, I will be the most obnoxious human being on the face of this earth.
Unless she's on it.
But if the
Rush Hour Sports Videos, thank you. Sabres are better than the Blues as a Blues fan. I mean, I don't know about that.
They're not, but the Blues are more of a disappointment because they're
Yeah,
actually supposed
They're
to be
supposed to be good.
Yeah.
We were supposed to be like, I feel like we were supposed to be like
Really?
mediocre.
Yeah.
Like we were supposed to be middle of the pack.
I expect that though. Like
Yeah.
that's our, the fact that that's our goal is saying something. Our goal is like mediocrity.
Ideal trade for
Tradition.
Hall. What do we want our ideal Taylor Hall trade package to be?
Oh, it's got to be
Something good.
the only fair deal I saw. Like a young guy at prospect and then a first rounder. Like because I saw like DeBrusque, Stadnicka in a first, but I doubt we're gonna get anything near that.
I feel like in a non-COVID year, you might be able to ask for something like that, especially if the Sabres were playing better and Taylor Hall was
Yeah.
playing better. But I feel like teams are just so like not interested in making trades because of like the flat cap and because of like quarantine
And it's a short
crap.
season too,
Yeah,
so you're paying them more for less ice time.
right. Favorite prospect for 2021? I mean, are you Sabres or just in general? That's a good question. I mean, I like it's hard to say Dylan Cousins is a prospect because he's played a bunch of games. We've seen him. I don't know. Jack Quinn's looking okay. Sabres don't have a deep prospect pool. That's the problem,
No.
which is amazing considering like how bad. So they always get high draft picks, but they don't even have a prospect pool.
That's
like-
that's like the worst combination you could possibly
And then they
have.
fire their entire scouting staff basically, and they can't draft anyway. And then they fire their entire scouting staff. Oh God, awful.
It's the worst combination. No prospects and a bad team.
Who do you guys like at 30 for the Bills? I haven't watched a ton of college football this year, so I haven't done my normal scouting, but I kind of like corner for them. I know a lot of people are talking about maybe running back. I think maybe they need like a better, corner opposite Tre'Davious. But whatever they do, I have no doubt in Big Baller Bean and Sean McDermott. So whatever they do, I bet will be great.
The only guy I saw for that would be that edge rusher that was on the news last night.
And an
I
edge
don't
rusher,
know
yeah.
his name. I don't know his name, but I feel like that would help. Or maybe like another wide receiver because I know that some of these guys like Manuel Sanders are only like 1 year fixes. And
Yeah, they're gonna have to look
it's
into
kinda
that
like a win
eventually.
now kind of thing. But
Yeah,
if you want to invest for the future, some guy like that might not be in the lineup for 4 or 5 years, that might be good.
yeah. Let me get out of
Sad
that.
to watch the fans look that happy.
I know. I was gonna say, I don't think I've ever seen a Sabres
Like I mean,
game
that's
where
celebration.
fans are jumping.
yeah. Like I've seen fans, obviously get up after a goal and like cheering things. But these people back then, are you kidding me? They'll be fist fighting
I mean,
just because we're
Do you boys even remember a time when the Sabres were in the playoffs?
obviously not.
I didn't follow
But I-
hockey.
Yeah, I mean, I remember them playing the Flyers, but that was it, pretty much.
Here's a question: do you still like Taylor Hall? I will give you a very quick answer to that. No, I don't. Like at all. Like he sucked these past few weeks. He just totally gave up. He stopped trying. I mean, he's looked awful.
Oh, it's
And
obvious.
It's obvious that he's playing to not get injured. I love how you guys are so dark back there. We go. He's obviously playing to not get injured. He's not looked effective, and I've been very upset watching that because I can understand losing to a point, but if you're not trying, if you're not giving your best effort every game, then you're not going to get any respect from a single person in Buffalo, and so I think Taylor Hall lost some respect from a lot of people. I mean, it's not that he's a bad player; he's still been a decent player, but he just I don't know. He hasn't looked good the past few weeks. He started off good. He started off really good, and then as the season kind of took a tank, it just I don't know. What do you guys think about it?
Yeah, I mean,
Silence.
it's all about his reputation, and I feel like he's not defending his own reputation. He's shooting himself in the foot there. He's not trying to play hard. He's not trying to make himself look good for other teams, at least. So, because I mean, part of him had to know there was a possibility he'd be traded at the end of the season when he signed that contract. Like he knew he was signing a 1-year deal.
Yeah.
And he had to know that he had to play well so that he could earn his next contract, or stay here and earn another contract with the Sabres, which he said was a possibility.
Yeah.
But he has not lived up to that at all, and he'll be lucky if the Sabres even get anything for him at this point.
Right. Our Bruce, I don't know how to say that, but thank you for the super chat. Yep, Sabres draft history over the last decade. Not to mention just how many drafts they didn't even have a full set of picks hasn't helped. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know. Their scouting department is just really weird, and for the people to just be like, we're just gonna basically get rid of everybody. Did you see like over the past year they added like $400 million more to their net worth? Like they're firing all their employees, but they're still making like $400 million. Like,
brutal. I mean, and the one thing I said
Put that bread.
when we were losing all those games, I said our number one priority should be to fix our scouting department and our player development. Because number one, we draft terrible people repeatedly.
yeah,
Number two, even when we do draft them, we trade them away before they're even developed. So those are clearly two of the problems that are for in the long term will provide us with year after year success, like the Detroit Red Wings had for 25 years.
Right.
Because they drafted young talent, like underrated talent, and then they put them in the lineup and they kept them until they were successful. And they were good year after year.
exactly.
But the Sabres do not have that system built, and they just draft good players, trade them away for nothing, and then we're just perennially bad.
Yep. So we have a question from David Walter. Who do you guys have winning the cup this year? Colorado. Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
I would have said
Isles.
Colorado at one point, but now I'm thinking it's between the Islanders, the Jets, maybe. I'm not as confident in that division, but because if the Leafs are winning it, it can't be that good. But the Leafs are up there in top 5 maybe. But and then what's the other team? I would say probably the Wild maybe as a underdog. Dark horse.
That would be cool. My ideal final would probably be Avs Isles. Like I would love that.
Yeah, I mean, I could see the Wild as a dark horse. I mean, I don't think anyone's expecting them to win the cup, but they've been really good.
I like them.
I hate them, but we'll see.
Why do you hate the Islanders?
No, the Wild.
Oh, the Wild. I was talking about the Islanders.
Yeah, the Wild are like, I don't know.
Why do you hate the Wild?
29th on my list. They're just so boring to watch. Even when they win games, it's just boring hockey.
Ugh, I don't know.
I don't know.
I have nothing against
I like
Wild.
the Western teams a lot
I agree
more.
with you.
Like, I like the Flames, the Sharks, the Ducks. I mean, I know the Ducks are terrible and the Sharks have not been good this year, but the last 10 years they were really good, so they were fun to watch.
Here's a question. Do you miss Ryan Miller? Always. Not Peter,
No,
though.
Not a chance. I hate
Peter
him.
hated Ryan Miller.
It's just every single time they got a shot on him, it was over his shoulder, in the top corner of the net, and in.
It did seem like he let in a lot of those. But I loved Millsy, so I will literally fight you on.
I mean, I definitely think losing him hurt our team because whatever we replaced him with was
We
not
haven't had
good.
a goalie like him since.
Yeah, we had, Jonas Enroth as a starter. We had,
We had Lehner when he was drugged
Robin
out.
Lehner.
Leonard when he was going through his issues. I feel so bad for him. Like
Yeah.
I mean I'm glad he's doing well now, but
Yeah, I mean,
that was just such a sad situation.
But the good news is, though, Miller hasn't turned into a champion after he was traded.
I'll fight you. I want him to win a cup. Like,
No,
come
no,
on.
I would love him to win a cup with the Ducks, as long as it's the Ducks, because I actually like the Ducks.
Okay, well that's not happening.
But that's not happening, yeah. He came close a couple years ago. They went to the conference finals,
Yeah.
but the Preds knocked him out, so.
Oh, I will literally fight you over Miller. I love Ryan Miller.
Okay. Let's
Right
fight.
now.
Let's fight.
Just kick
Drop
him.
him.
Just kick him out of your house.
Yeah.
Got the floor open right here.
I'd like to see someone on the Sabres fight once in a while.
Ouch.
Dylan Cousins is the last one to fight, right? Unless Colin Miller fought once since then, I think.
I remember Cousins was the last one to play.
Cousins was the first one, definitely.
Which I was very happy to see.
Yeah, he was smacking him around.
Stepping up.
Stepping up, absolutely. That's the right word.
Love to see it.
All right, sorry. What else we got? What would you think if the Bills stayed put and drafted Patrick Mahomes in 2017? I'm fine with everything that happened because I love Josh Allen. I love Tre'Davious White, who we ended up getting. I'm fine with what happened. I mean, obviously Mahomes is what he is, but I love Josh.
I feel like Josh embodies our city more.
Oh,
Because
God,
he's
yeah.
from a small town, so he understands the culture and the
For sure.
vibe of the people. Like, they're hardworking, dedicated people. And I think that culture is translated to the team and made us who we are.
For sure. And just
So-
watching him grow the way he has, like, you
Yeah, I
know,
really think Josh was the right pick.
I mean, who else has a town named after him?
right?
Josh Allentown.
I love my dude Josh.
Jewish. Josh.
Josh. Hey, Melody Leibovitz, what year do you think the Sabres will be division champions? Well, that depends. Are we trading Jack Eichel in the offseason, or
2007, maybe?
right? Well, no, we won in 2010.
Okay, 2010.
We just go back. That's the
Yeah,
only way.
let's
You
go
just
back.
gotta go back in time.
No way. Yeah, there's definitely.
Peter, there's a question that kind of you talked about a little bit. But Henry Lundqvist is planning to play with the Caps. Would you do that so close to a heart surgery? I would be
I
worried
mean,
for
I would-
him.
I would just trust the trainers because if they think he's ready to go, I would trust their word because I know he's a real competitor, and I'm sure if he felt he wasn't, he was having issues or something, I'm sure he would be willing to come out. I don't think he's stupid by any means. He's a very smart guy. So.
Yeah.
So you just gotta trust him and know that he'll tell you whether he can go or can't go, and the trainers, and I mean he's a very good goalie, so.
Right.
His heart doctor says he's good to go. He should be good to go.
I know. I just worry about like COVID and everything.
Yeah, I mean that is a concern, but since these guys get tested so often, I think that they'll probably pull him away from anyone that even had a close contact with anyone. So
fingers crossed. I hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, he's obviously great. Graham, thank you. Just found your channel. I've really enjoyed watching while my Canucks are down. Yeah, that whole thing sucks. Like I feel so awful. Like the Sabres kind of had a little bit of a COVID outbreak earlier in the year. But I feel so bad for what happened. Yeah, I feel so bad for what happened to the Canucks. I really like the Canucks team too, so I feel awful for what's going on with them, and I hope they're all okay.
And the one thing to remember about that is, though, I think that it has long-term effects with like the breathing and things. So I think that's part of the reason the Sabres lost so many games too, is they just never really recovered from that.
I'm sure that has a lot to do with it.
So I think the Canucks are going to have an issue with that too. They're just not going to have the right breathing right. I mean, yes, you can play, but can you really play at that high a level that you need to compete every day versus other NHL teams?
I feel like if we play hockey, and obviously we're not professionals, but I feel like if we play hockey and the air is a little too dry and I can't breathe, I feel like I want to die. I can't imagine playing like after having COVID. Like that's craziness.
Yeah, so it's really tough. It's not something you like to see.
Mikey, thank you very much. Thank you for keeping me and other Sabres fans entertained during this horrendous season. Anything for you guys. I do what I can.
She built tough. The brand new, all new,
all the red.
4 different kinds.
Did you see all?
It's just a commercial back there.
Last game?
Yeah.
Anderson,
all 3 Rasmuses. Yeah, that was funny.
It's Asplund, not Anderson.
That's Anderson's the Flame. Anderson's on the Flames. That's my bad. I watch the Flames too often.
Here's a question I like. Ready? Which guy in the back wins in an arm wrestling tournament? Me.
Ryan. Yeah,
you think Ryan?
Either Ryan or Zito. Zito's got a cannon over there.
I'd be interested in that actually. Next intermission.
Z has the guns for sure.
Ryan eventually double mine. It'd be Ryan and me, right. But I do want to know what Eric's like though.
Over under 30 goals for Cole Caulfield next year. That's a good question.
I want to know.
I'll take the under, but I think he might be close. I love Cole Caulfield. I kind of wanted the Sabres to take him, but they took Dylan Cousins instead. But
I mean, I can see 22 goals for him.
I could see him in the 25-29 range.
Yeah.
But he could easily score 40. That dude just scores like crazy.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not the
That's
first
what
season he plays, definitely
do
later
the
on.
triangle tomorrow.
Try. Oh yeah, that's right. That's last time we were just.
Yeah,
Well, Ryan, this question's for you.
I hated it.
Thoughts on the Islanders and Devils trade, Zajac Palmieri, blah, 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 blah.
Pretty good trade, honestly.
Ryan's an Islanders fan, so
Going deep in the playoffs.
you think you're going deep in the playoffs
Think
because
they're
of
going all the
Palmieri?
I think they're going all the way this year.
Yeah.
There's your prediction.
Add some depth. No, that's a good trade.
You like it?
Yeah.
I kind of wanted
Now,
I wanted Hall to kind of maybe go to the Islanders, but
what if
Probably smart to pass on him.
The next Crosby or Ovechkin with that first round draft pick they got?
Highly doubt it.
Jimmy, thank you.
Maybe on the radar more.
How many hours a week do you spend on content, social media? Have you ever found managing the channel's growth challenging at any point? Oh God, yeah. YouTube is so challenging. I have 2 jobs, so I can't commit a ton of time to YouTube as much as I probably would want to. And you've seen that there are stretches that I go without posting videos just because I struggle to find time. But yeah, YouTube's hard, but it's fun. I like it. And on to the second period we go. Dropping the puck.
And we lose a face-off.
And we lose a face-off. That's okay.
I got that wrong on the Predict the Sabres app.
Oh,
I said they'd win the first face-off. My faith in them is unmatched, but it's ill-placed.
Have you been optimistic all year, Peter, that the Sabres would do well?
Absolutely. Except for the losing streak. That's the only
But
time
then
I
you
predicted
stop
they
being
would lose
optimistic?
constantly.
It was hilarious watching him slam his fists on the chair and start
Ooh,
sweating.
Byron, thank you.
I get pretty frustrated with really bad
It's
hockey.
generous. I appreciate it. Will Jack Campbell have more wins than the Sabres? Probably.
He's already got 10.
He has 10 in a row, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said some team record.
Yeah.
I don't even. Did the Sabres even have 10 wins yet?
I don't think so.
No, I think he's already ahead of us.
Jack Campbell's apparently like a really nice dude too. Like I don't know where I read
Oh,
that, but
yeah,
there was like a thing about how nice of a guy he was. I'm like,
I've seen like 5 or 6 interviews from him, and I can definitely tell that he's like a great guy.
green drop.
It just seems like he doesn't expect to be successful. Like he
Yeah.
doesn't. He's like a little
Humble.
kid in some ways.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't like when Leafs have likable guys because it leaves me conflicted. But sorry I don't know the names, Melly, but the 4 guys on the couch in sumo wrestling battle royale, who would win? That's our next video, guys.
Yeah.
That's officially
that one
happening.
I know for sure is Zito. We've tried that before.
You've wrestled before?
We've wrestled Zito, and he just drops everyone.
I could see Zito win.
He's such a small guy, but he's so compact that you can't get him down.
I mean, he never wrestled against me.
I would like
I
to.
stayed
Okay,
out
so
of that.
we gotta
I'll take
get Eric versus Z. Then.
It is
And
sumo too.
we'll take you out to. We'll get you a nice field where you can't hurt yourself on any of the furniture, and we'll see if we can do that.
Sweet. I want concrete.
Okay.
I want to make sure that someone
Just for you.
Back to the basement.
Back to the basement.
Sandpaper.
We've been doing these
Just
wrestling
yeah,
matches.
we'll line the whole room with sandpaper
Already.
just for you.
Just training. Oh my goodness.
In case you guys are, to answer that question, though, in case you guys are just joining us, that's Tony Zito, that's Ryan Torres, that's, where are you? That's, where are you? Peter Gossels, and that's Eric Gossels. This is like backwards, I can't see it.
I'm over here. They scored again?
No.
Oh, no, just face up. It looked like he was pointing. That's why I was questioning. Razor's Edge. So does anyone actually think Rob Ray is like a good commentator or?
I mean, I feel like I liked him in the beginning when he first came on, but
Lately, he sounds like he got punched in the face too many times.
I just want him to be more honest, you know, like, because the Sabres will get outshot like 15-2, and they're like, well, it was a good period for the Buffalo
Yeah.
Sabres.
Oh, is that where you get it from, Peter?
The one time he just well, there's the one time he just dialed it in during the game. He had to do his keys to the game, and he's just like, "Win. That's my key to the game. Win."
Wins,
Even
that's
just
actually
win,
try.
That's
score a
not-
goal.
That doesn't show any knowledge of the game. It doesn't like I get that they lose every game, but you know that you gotta at least try.
If there was more fighting in hockey, he'd probably be more.
I mean, I wish I
Knowledgeable.
got paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to just talk about the Sabres because I don't.
Well, Peter, guess what? You're getting paid nothing to do it right now.
I
So.
know, right? Isn't
You
it
got-
great?
You're getting paid in
You bribed him with pizza and beer.
beer and pizza.
I
That's
did
what you're
have
getting
beer
paid in
and
right
pizza,
now.
and that
So
is-
what's better,
it's
hundreds of
something.
thousands of dollars or pizza and beer?
I mean,
I'm just saying.
Well, you know what? If I had hundreds of
We'll let
thousands of
we'll-
dollars, we could do this like every night.
I was gonna say we'll let
I know.
We'll
You
let
just
the viewers decide.
Buy
that.
pizza and beer.
Pizza and beer every night.
Get in there. Come on,
A bunch
Tage.
of other stuff.
I have a feeling that the Sabres kind of just are not on their game. I can't tell if the Sabres are not on their game or if the Devils are, like, very much on their game. Oh, Brett just almost
yeah,
scored.
Peter, like, you guys are doing great. Don't worry about it.
I try to motivate you guys. That's it's part of the duties of being an assistant captain.
Terrible at it. It'd be a lot better if that.
Zito, your job tomorrow is to motivate people.
Zito, I just tell you to be better. That's all I gotta do. That's what you wanted me to do,
It's
right?
not working.
That's a good back check by Middlestat there.
What you gotta do is if you're telling the whole team we're down like 4 goals, you guys are doing good. Keep it up.
Well, sometimes I
You guys
like
are
the
shit.
effort, but we're playing against a
Work
much
hard.
better opponent.
You guys want to play tomorrow? You guys want to stay on the line?
That's what you should do tomorrow. Like, if you keep this.
We
shit
had-
Oh, shit,
What
Peter.
if I-
You're right.
Our previous
I was
captain did
sleeping.
that. He called the timeout in the first period and was yelling at everyone.
Well, yeah, but he's stupid.
He got booted from the team, so
Well, yeah.
Well,
He's stupid.
he booted himself.
well, you see what it is. You see,
He should be yelling at himself the whole
you
time.
see how positive reinforcement works better than negative, though.
Does it, though?
Sometimes.
I think
Sometimes.
Ralph
Okay,
Kruger was always
Ralph
probably
Kruger
more
was
like
too
positive.
probably.
Oh, here we go. That's a goal.
Oh.
Oh, see, they're just missing the
Yeah.
net like crazy. It should be like 10-1 right now.
Yeah, and I definitely wouldn't say that's true at the professional level, but
In
adult
beer league, is it?
Beer league hockey, I think it's better. We're better.
We're
off
better being
not-
nice
not
to each
yelling
other.
At everybody.
We should try that one of these games. Just be angry at everyone and just scream at each other.
I think I might get some.
Zito, bring your
clipboards.
clipboard tomorrow.
Yeah.
So you guys
Yeah.
smash the clipboard on the glass too if we start losing.
I just want to do the over the knee thing.
You gotta buy some clipboards in bulk.
Just,
I always want to do that.
go Skinner. Let's go, buddy.
Have a cooler on the bed
Aw,
and just fill with clipboards. You keep pulling them out, and you're like, "Where do you keep getting these from?"
Instead of a
Skinner's just
bag
like, no, I'm not
box,
gonna skate.
Box of clipboards.
Yeah. So
You want to commentate, Peter, in the quiet spots? You can.
No.
no, I think think I'm just gonna comment on the Sabres
Uh-oh,
turning
that's a
it over
bad
a lot.
giveaway. See, they're just not on their game today.
Yeah, we're just
Today?
we gotta
And then
not
tomorrow
turn
we play
it
the
over.
Capitals.
Today?
Oh, the Capitals tomorrow.
Dan Johnson, thank
6:30.
you. Not a sports question, but just wondering how tall are you? Short. I'm 5'2". You guys wanna talk about your heights?
Oh yeah, I'm the second shortest. I'm 5'5", 5'6".
Really? I'm like 5'9", I think. 5'9", 5'10".
Oh, 4 on 2. Here we go.
Oh.
Oh, rebound!
Oh,
Get in! Oh, come
Oh,
Or do
on.
nothing. It's cool.
Boo.
They pushed the net off. They're
4 on
cheating.
2.
Penalty shot.
Doesn't Okposo have like a point streak or something?
Kirby, thank you. You do a collaboration with
Courtney.
Courtney.
I don't know about that. He
Courtney's
wasn't
my
actually
buddy.
playing the Bruins.
She's awesome, isn't she?
Yeah.
We haven't played them in a while. Now, Mel, I got a question for you.
What's your question?
Out of your 22-ish thousand subscribers, how many of them do you actually know?
That's a good question. You.
And thank you. That's
Zito and Ryan, I know.
Us,
Yeah.
okay.
Some hockey YouTubers that I know sub to me. That
Nice.
you guys know Nasher?
Yeah.
He
I've
subs to
seen
me.
Some of the stuff he's
That's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty
Wow.
cool. I fangirl pretty hard.
I forget his name. The guy from Post to Post.
Oh yeah, that Neil. I love
Neil.
Neil. I was on his
That's right.
podcast. He's a great guy. JWD, thank you very much. One saber you can have back and one you can get rid of. Like all time or just this season?
I don't think there's any question of who we want back. It's got to be
Oh,
Dominic
right.
Hasek.
Oh, you're talking about all time? Because I would say like recently you'd probably want O'Reilly back.
Yeah.
Maybe, but Dominic Hasek, if we had him back, like our team is with an elite goaltender would probably look like a normal team.
Do you know what's so funny though? I would love to see Dominic Hasek in like this era of the
Yeah,
NHL
that's
because
what I'm
saying.
he was just like a weirdo playing
I can
hockey
see
back
that.
then. But I feel like hockey's so different now that maybe he wouldn't be able to get away with that as much.
I'm not sure
Maybe,
he
I
had the
don't know.
same success he did back then.
Yeah.
Right.
Now,
with
when
how
I-
people play this now.
When I could get rid of, probably he's got to be like
A Poso for me.
Poso,
Yeah.
Matt Molson, or Billy Leno.
No, that went off the
Molson's
glass.
already gone.
One of the three of those guys.
Yeah, like if I could get rid of Skinner now, like if I could get rid of
But I
Skinner's
know, like,
contract if
we
he's not
never signed
scoring,
Yeah.
like we
Really
still have like
random
$6 million
whole
after this
year,
or 6 years of
Yeah,
$9 million
John
Skinner.
Scott outscored him.
Oh shit, it's TikTok.
John Scott, the goat.
He's another guy I would want back.
Oh yeah, John
Scott.
Scott's a legend.
Like, as
A
much
humble,
as he's
big
not
guy.
the best player, he's such a nice guy that
Mhm.
like I think his positivity would just help so much.
I'm gonna turn this light for you
Oh,
because you're all in the dark back here.
I like it in the dark.
That's a good
It's in
look.
the
Casey.
shadows.
You look very, like an angry dad that was sitting waiting for his child to come home.
So,
You do look like that.
Why are
You know what
you
time
You
it
know
is?
what-
You know what time it is?
You know what time it is?
Yeah,
Like,
okay. Yeah, go to get your. Yep.
Where are you coming from?
Yeah. Where'd you go last night? Who?
With who?
I'm sorry, what? What club? Who's Brad? Bro, who's Brendan, bro? I'm God. Get you.
Oh man. See, this is why we keep you
What
around.
did you
See?
do for a living? I mean, get upstairs, please.
So the question is like, will the Sabres actually score again, or do you think I could just safely keep this score at 1 for them?
Too early to
You gotta
tell.
make
To
it into an 8.
An 8?
And then hope that it comes true.
Yeah, we just put it on 8, and then all of a sudden people who are just joining like, it's 8-3. What?
Just very ambitiously change the
Like no,
score.
we're just pretending.
It's more of a prediction than actual representation.
Is New York State slowly opening up? Kind of. I mean,
Yeah. It's very slowly, but yes.
About as slow as you could possibly.
I mean, I feel like they've been doing well with like opening up. Like it's been slow, but it's been fine. Like a lot more people are being able to get vaccinated now, so that's been helping.
Yeah, occupancies for different things. Their capacities have been just getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
I've noticed, for like restaurants and everything else. So.
We'll get there. We're close. We're getting there.
Yeah, whose mom was that too?
I met so
I
many.
have no idea. It's someone that has
I
an
met
RIT
so many
sweater.
mothers.
It's probably the they do like the healthcare worker of the game or whatever.
Oh,
It's probably
maybe.
that's what it is.
One stays in Buffalo, the other leaves. Who are you keeping, Jack Eichel or Josh Allen? Don't make me choose. I can't choose. Those are my two favorite humans.
Why does everyone want Jack Eichel to leave Buffalo.
Well, everyone thinks Jack Eichel wants to leave, but it's not like he's ever
I have
vocalized
never-
that.
That's-
He's actually vocalized the exact opposite, that he has no reason to leave. Like,
Well, he said that like he
just
hates
wants us to get
losing,
better.
but that's the thing. Like Ryan O'Reilly said, he hated losing too, but he didn't want to get traded,
Yeah,
and then
I
we
mean,
traded him.
There's plenty of guys that are like, oh, we just don't like losing. But there's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't mean they want to leave.
If I truly had to pick one, I'd probably keep Josh just because I like his personality
Plus, you've
better.
already seen the success that he
Yeah. So like,
I mean, you could always give Jack away and give him to a cup contender. That's not
trade Jack for like, second round pick or
I don't
something.
think that helps us in any way.
It
though.
doesn't.
Like, if you're gonna rebuild a team, why would you trade your best players? Like, you're supposed to keep them and build around them.
Well, you should have told the Sabres that years ago.
Come here, Phoebe.
I know.
Phoebe, come say hi to everybody. Come here, Phoebe.
Really lucky things over.
Phoebe. Come here, Phoebe. Phoebe, come here. Come here. She always ignores me on these streams. It's ridiculous. Come here, Phoebe.
Nah.
Nah. She hates me.
Hi.
I'll remember that.
She just
You're
makes
always
us
better
better.
right
Just
now.
likes me better.
I'll remember that when you take up all the space on my bed tonight.
Ignore her and be like, oh, you're on the floor. How many of the
Oh,
viewers?
Now she's with you. And now she's with you.
Oh, and
How many of the viewers are jealous that we get to pet your
Such
dog?
a weird path.
yeah, no.
Because I would be.
Well, weird way to go to Eric. It's like the Get Out movie.
Oh, here we go. Come on. Right to the net.
Put it
Ah.
in. We gotta get Jeffrey another goal.
You want Jeff to score? How many? Does he only have the one goal this year? Or does he have two?
It's
Oh,
my favorite
three,
thing
yeah.
about this.
Yeah, the one from behind the net. Yeah, a wrist shot. And maybe another wrist shot.
Shot and then another shot. Then
Yeah,
third shot.
it's only, I don't know, what, $3 million a goal?
Wasn't it like
That's
two?
good.
Two people? I don't know. I think he just did it in such a brutal way.
His second goal of the night. The one night game. Oh, here we go. Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
No, just turn that
Oh,
over.
ooh,
That's
okay.
good.
This game is killing me.
Hey, it's
Alright.
Hey, Lou.
No legs. No legs. No legs. Hey, no problem. Are you wet?
When will Hall leave? Have you taken any bets on the day? I hope it's soon. Oh, how did that not go in? Come on.
Slush.
Let me just say, I hope it happens before the trade deadline because, like, I'm off this week. So I'm ready to make a video if it does. But, like, the trade deadline's on Monday when I go back to work. So hopefully, hopefully before the trade deadline. Do you support the LGBTQ? Yeah, kind of.
Just a little.
Oh, just a little bit, yeah. As I am a part of that.
Do you not?
Can you imagine? Do you support LGBT? No.
Yeah.
Aren't you gay? Yeah.
So.
So.
Does that mean, okay.
That's funny.
It was kind of like that Q&A though, the one that you did.
Which one, though?
It was like, I think it was like the first one you did. It was like,
We should do another.
I forgot what the question was.
Oh, it's like, do you have a boyfriend? I was like,
Oh yeah, and then you just had like the flag right
It's like-
behind you.
You're like,
Well,
no.
no,
no.
if I'm being honest.
I'm gonna be real, no.
I have boys that are friends.
I do have a lot of boys that are friends. You guys are my friends. You are boys.
Yeah, right here.
That's
Except
nice.
you, Peter.
That's nice.
Ah, there it is.
It's still nice. I don't care. I'm still glad that you're happy.
I'm just kidding. Peter's my friend.
You shouldn't lie to him like that.
Yeah, on stream too.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, I got all my
Just wait till the camera's off.
my 100 million viewers on the channel.
100 million or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Is that how you
Take out a few zeros. It's fine.
Listen, y'all can't pay for things like bots, okay?
We can afford the likes, the like bots. Oh God.
Good block.
Good block.
Oh,
bet.
I would love to see the stats after this, like the analytics. Because like it feels like they're just dominating us.
Yeah, they have a lot of.
I've not seen
Attempted
that.
shots.
When's the last time we got a shot and goal?
Never.
Is it gonna be another one of those like 0 to 1 shot periods to get for the Sabres?
Oh, Peter, the chat's sympathizing with you, buddy. They're like,
That's
oh,
right.
poor Peter, rip Peter. Swear to God. Everyone loves Peter on my channel. I get it. Peter, how does it feel to be like the fan favorite?
I mean,
Like sometimes I
I mean,
worry
he's
that they
gotta
like
be
you more than
someone's
you.
It's not
That's a
something-
penalty, they called it.
It's not like something I
Oh
tried to
my.
do, but I do appreciate the support.
I mean, he's got to be someone's favorite.
Right? I mean,
My God,
I'm glad it can be like
That
all the way.
was hard.
that was brutal.
All right, well we're going to the commercial, but we are going to the power play. Do you think we're going to score on the power play, Peter? You were wrong the last time.
No.
No.
I'm gonna go conservative this time and say no.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Stewards free and
But I was wrong last time, so maybe I'll be wrong again.
Wish I could
I'm
hurt
gonna go with yes, they score because
Ooh,
if Peter's wrong, then I'm right.
Okay, Ryan's
If
coming
I'm
out.
right, I don't ever want to be wrong.
Ryan's coming out with a bold prediction that the Sabres will score on this power play.
Okay, so if the Sabres score on the power play, are we chugging?
Sure.
I mean, because I'm still drinking my slushy, so I haven't even touched my beer yet.
Oh, there's empty.
Oh, well, go get another one. What are you doing? You know how this works.
I know how it works.
He's got to drive like 2 seconds home. As he
I don't have to drive home. I can walk home.
True.
I know. That's why I said 2 seconds.
It's true. If you drink too much, you can
I
always
mean,
walk.
I didn't drive here. I walked here.
I know. I kind of figured you did, since I didn't see any car.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Good talk, guys.
So you guys ever just drive in the middle of a deserted town with your GMC and
Back to commentating on
Oh, I'm
commercials.
sorry. This is the Kia now.
This is keys, yeah.
You ever
this is
just
different
drift in the
commercial.
middle of nowhere with a Kia?
You know, that would be cool to just drive into like a ghost town and just like park your car, take a photo shoot, you know, make it look real cool. Do some
Did
drifts.
you not see
Yeah.
the Kia right
Well,
now?
you got to do the drifts too and the photo shoot.
Hello?
He spells hello wrong.
Supposed to be help, but the dog took the stick.
Oh, then that explains that. All right, Zaka. Is that Zaka in the box? He's been
Yeah,
killing us all
yeah.
game, all series basically. I didn't think they were gonna call that, but that was a good call.
He tripped him with his leg, kind of.
He like interfered with him.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, interference is probably a better call.
Yo, did you see? I rewatched our game because I have Live Barn. I
Yeah.
rewatched our game, and like there were at least 2 instances, maybe 3, where the refs could have called penalties, like
Oh,
on
yeah.
things that they did it to me, and they didn't call it. I feel like the refs were just like snoozing.
Do you want to
Oh,
tell
yeah.
the viewers who our team's leading penalty minute producer is this year?
Is it you?
It is.
He's
With
beating-
one
he's
penalty?
beating- no, he's
Oh, you
beating
have 2
JT
penalties?
right now.
I got one
Wow.
very weak tripping call, and
Oh.
then the second time it was actually my teammate who took the penalty, but they gave it to me, so I gracefully.
We're just
served
Hold on,
it.
Peter. I gotta stop you there because we have a donation, and it's from Jara, I think, and it says love for Peter and the Devils. So,
Oh, appreciate it.
Oh.
anyways, but yeah, so you have 2 penalties, and
So
that leads the
yes.
team.
Somehow I lead the team with 4 minutes, even though I've only taken one of those penalties.
We called
That I
Trombley
will-
down.
What a
Yeah.
monster.
Except
Did you know that Tremblay, like before I sent you that, did you know that Tremblay actually was the one that?
I knew it wasn't me. I didn't know who it was.
Yeah,
But yeah, we reviewed the film, and it was definitely
it was
not
not you. It was Tremblay that they just called they called you on it, but that's why I was so confused when they said 7. I was like, what did he do? I didn't see him do anything.
I couldn't figure it out.
Plus,
That's why I went over to
Trombley
the
is. No, he's Trombley's
I
42.
went over to ask him
Yeah.
who took it, and he was like, "It was you in the middle." I'm like, "No, I didn't. It was nowhere near anybody. I don't know how I would have taken a penalty, but you know what?
Nothing
I
like
just,
beer league refs on late night
Yeah.
that don't want to be there.
Well, at the last game, Trombley got two-handed, like cross-check from behind.
Oh, I thought he was gonna blow up on that one.
Yeah.
It's on his ass, and then the ref looks at him and is like, "Oh, you just need to calm down."
Those refs didn't call anything.
I
Like,
think we got to be a dirtier team then. We got to just start playing.
well, if they're not gonna call it,
their lack of call. We got to look like the squad from the movie Slapshot.
That's tomorrow.
I got it. That's fine.
Or
Well,
we'll just do that on Saturday.
Yes.
Take Matt Cole.
Is there a rest for Saturday? Oh, I'm taking man out.
No.
Yeah, I'm taking man out.
Pick up Saturday.
There will be checking.
Me and Tony are at the tabletop.
You know, I don't.
He lays down. I'm just gonna check him as hard as I can.
I don't think the
Lays
viewers
break.
are.
Yeah, because he's
are gonna,
not playing goalie.
I don't think the viewers are going to
Yeah,
believe
why
it.
not?
We're going to be playing an outdoor
Because
game
it's
in
Len
80
versus
degree weather.
Derek.
We are gonna be playing an
Who's
outdoor
this one?
game on Saturday.
I
But
guess they get mad.
it's just a scrimmage. Oh, scores! Yes, Tage Thompson. There we go. We got a 1-goal game on the power play. Hey, wait, was it on the power play?
It might have been right after. I don't know.
Is it just me that's doing this?
Ryan might have lost.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Ryan,
Oh,
but
yeah.
Ryan
Ryan's
might have
gotta
lost
get a
his
new one.
prediction.
We'll go get a new one. I gotta
I
change the
did.
score. Oh, you
You
did.
got the bag right here.
Perfect. Oh, you guys are prepared.
Yeah.
That was a nice play.
See,
So what
you
happened
got
there?
the whole bag.
Montour.
Yeah,
Look
I
at
gotta
Montour
figure out
just
how to
creating
open
that
this.
offense.
It's a screw up.
Whatever team he's going to next is gonna love him. All right, we got a game. We got a game.
Thompson.
Come on, Eric, you got it.
What? You do it. That one doesn't want to open.
That's not gonna work.
Can you imagine if we
I
tie
have
it?
Bible for you need it. Alright.
Thank you, Z. No problem. That's why you get Jake tomorrow.
Or all day.
So we need is your.
These are good.
Oh, you gotta skate back. There you go. Good play, Montour. Montour is just having like a good couple
They're
weeks.
both- Hey, they're trying to get back in.
Come on, Tobias, get there.
The intermission is
Actually,
finally
no,
over.
no,
They're getting
no,
back
no,
in it
no.
now.
That's definitely a new place, isn't it?
We gotta find out if that last goal was
Take
a
it
power play or not, though, so
I
we can
can't
find
keep
out
it
if
for
Zeta
the
or
first
Ryan or I won the bet.
Well, what are you going to give Ryan if he wins?
Oh, absolutely nothing.
I'm pretty sure that was a
Wow.
power play
Yeah, he's
goal.
not giving me
Wasn't it?
anything either, so.
You don't know.
Oh, that's a penalty too.
Oh.
That's a penalty.
There's
Absolutely.
the
Going back to the power play.
Ryan, what's your prediction for this one?
Alright, I think we don't score.
Narson, we don't score.
Oh wow.
I gotta predict.
The
that
Devils
we
do have the 31st ranked penalty kill though,
don't
so
score also, just because it worked last time we scored.
What are you two
They
betting?
do what works.
I think they're gonna score.
oh, that was probably a dive. Well, it looked like he tried to like grab his
He
sticks.
got like 10%
Oh,
of it.
yeah.
and goes the rest of the way.
He probably was ready to fall knowing that stick was there. Miles
bad.
Wood was that? Was that Miles Wood?
Yeah.
Miles
Yeah.
Wood is a local boy apparently.
Actually, no,
He was just born here, I think,
Okay. Somewhere around here. I don't know.
because his dad
where,
played for the
but-
Sabres or something.
Alright.
All right, come on, Sammy.
Let's see some action.
Oh, you got to go low with that. Come on. There we go. You're playing 3 high. You got to go low in that box.
Darlene's one pass was the last game.
Yeah, where it should have been a breakaway the other way, and he like.
Set middle set up.
Oh, come on. There you go. There you go. Yep. Oh,
Oh my god!
it was sitting there. Come on.
Reinhardt was just
Oh,
too far
man.
from the net.
I was about to
Couldn't
lose
get
my mind.
His wristo tries to
Oh my god.
go be like the number 1 forward.
there. Oh,
Yeah.
get the puck.
He's the net front presence.
Get it.
I mean, the team we just
Remember when
played
you said Tage was the worst player? I did remember saying that, but there were also a lot of worse players.
Reinhardt felt good
Oh,
in that
let's
one.
go.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty brutal on all the players. I remember on my own channel, I said that Taylor Hall was going to be the reason we made the playoffs this year.
I mean, I feel like
But,
a lot of people were
How do you
probably.
feel about that statement now?
You know what I feel about the statement? I could still be right if we trade him for some good assets, and eventually it ends up as a long-term solution.
Long term, we're gonna make the playoffs because
Yeah.
of Taylor Hall and the assets that we get from the Taylor Hall
yes.
trade.
See, I've
Maybe in like 5 years or
I've
something.
revised my prediction a little bit.
That's okay. Yeah, no, I actually though I really have liked Tage Thompson's play over the last couple of weeks. Like I said, like I feel like a lot of people are improving under Granado, except Taylor Hall. Taylor Hall somehow got worse under Granado,
And now he's
Well,
been-
and now he's not playing for us anymore.
Well,
So
Darlene
Okay.
basically said in his last interview that Kruger would not let him go play forward, and Granado gave him the green light to do it.
yeah,
I wanna
like
see
and
my main
look what's
objective.
happening. Like look how good he was in the last game. You know.
And then the press tried to ask Granado why wouldn't Kruger let him go, and
Yeah.
he just wouldn't answer.
It's just like we're not
5
looking
seconds.
backwards. We're going forward.
Oh come on!
Sit on the goalie's
Oh
head.
loose! It's loose!
Jeffrey.
Alright,
Jeffrey.
Ryan, you were right. We didn't score.
Ryan, you did it. I predicted that for this one too. But I was hoping I was going to be wrong.
You're still Orion.
Well, maybe next time you could predict a little better. Maybe
Ooh.
Maybe
just like predict that the Sabres are gonna score, and maybe they will.
maybe I will.
Big move. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Well, there you go.
Maybe the Sabres can
Still
play
there.
Take the
professional hockey and not rely on some guy predicting to actually score.
Get out of the way, ref.
Get out of the way. Our refs in our league are so bad about that too. They just
About getting in the way.
block
Oh, here we
it.
go.
Yeah,
Shoot.
they're always in the way.
Oh, you gotta shoot that. I don't know what he was doing. He should have put that on net.
Thompson's goal was a power play.
There you go.
It just popped up on the screen.
Okay.
Add Tage Thompson to a list of guys who have
You
more
did it,
goals
Ryan.
than Taylor Hall. Oh, we got a penalty now. What we do?
Nice.
Come on.
Probably a hook.
You can't be taking stupid penalties when you're trying to get back in the game.
Nice.
Ah,
Fight stick. Fight stick.
bummer.
4-2.
Oh, I haven't been checking in with the chat. How are we doing, guys? How are we? I see 256. How are we doing? Talk to me.
It's like they haven't. You just haven't.
Bathroom break.
Bathroom break.
Yeah.
He's such a gem, isn't he?
No, we somehow lost a subscriber. I'm back up here at 14.
You lost a
Bathroom break.
subscriber.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry to hear that, buddy.
They probably just subscribed and then unsubscribed. I don't know what happened there.
Thank you, Kirby. I haven't heard of that channel.
You guys okay?
Did you just go in the bathroom when he was in there?
You guys
It's a
okay
bathroom
there?
break.
You need a hand?
He was taking way
Walked in
too
and get
long.
out.
Yeah.
He didn't say it was his own personal break.
I don't care what break it is.
So guys, tell me something good about what happened in your day. That's what I like to do. I like to have people tell me something good that happened in their day. So talk to me. Tell me something good that happened. You guys can tell me something too good that happened. I mean, you got to eat some pizza. That was good, and drink beer.
Yeah, the day started to be good right around when I came over to this house.
That's when the day started good, getting good. I feel you.
That's about it.
Okay. Well, I mean, I got something from yesterday, maybe.
What's that? Tell me.
So some random number messaged me, and I immediately assumed it was spam, not knowing who it was. But I figured I'd have some fun with it, so I started a conversation. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, hello, and they're like, oh hey, and then I'm like, who is this? We ended up, now we're loosely, but probably never gonna message again, friends.
Well, how nice is that? That's so
Did you
cute.
ever find out who it was?
Well, yeah, but
Who was it?
Not really, because I don't know them,
You have a new friend now.
and I'm not gonna just.
Was it that like phone number friend thing where like they
No, I mean it's just someone that got the wrong number from their whatever app they were using or whatever.
Jara, Devils making the finals in 5 years.
But I just found it was funny though.
Maybe I like their core.
Funny story.
there's like this thing where they would take the
Salty
your
Wings and
number,
Nailsman got the
like, something
vaccine. Very cool.
Yeah. Yeah. It
I wonder
wasn't
if
that.
that's what it was.
No. It was,
Jeremiah also got the
it was
vaccine.
different.
Very nice. That's fun. Getting the
Ryan,
vaccine.
you're missing pristine time right now.
Getting the vaccine is always good. I got my second one I think like a month ago. So
He's too busy destroying that toilet.
Maybe if Ryan stays in the bathroom the rest of the game, the Sabres will actually win.
maybe.
Ryan, stay there.
I got a vacation from doing my mandatory military service here in Finland, enjoying the freedom and some beers, also watching Devils win a hockey game.
It's probably cold.
Is it cold in Finland? I don't know what the temperature would be around now in Finland.
I don't know. It just seems like it's cold.
You just think of Finland, you think of like,
I think of snow.
I mean, people think of Buffalo, they think cold too. So
Yeah.
It's not like.
it was
But it
lovely
was
today.
we can get away with that.
Wasn't it 82 degrees
It was like
today?
82, 83.
Megan's
today.
fiance got his vaccine. Everyone's getting their vaccine in here. I love it. Have any of you guys gotten your you guys are getting yours this weekend, right? Ish.
Ish.
I I will say that second shot was not very fun, but
It was a doozy, some would say.
it was a doozy. Zaka for the hat trick. Oh,
No, we can't have that. We're only down by one.
we better not have that. I want to actually like stay in this game and have a chance, make it interesting in the third period. There's 3 minutes left.
In the second.
Well, Ryan's lucky they didn't score yet, so he can come back from the
Ryan, stay
rest
there.
room.
It's 21 degrees in Anchorage. That's probably
Sounds
that's
pretty
not
cold.
not very fun. It was
Well, you could probably play hockey outside.
it was 83
That's
in
true.
Western New York today, which
Yeah,
was
somehow
a
it was
record.
80 It was 83 in Buffalo.
83, but
In
somehow we
April.
can still play hockey
Ryan,
outside.
respect, thank you. Devils the preschool, the NHL.
I want to get rollerblades.
I like the Devil. I have nothing against the
I
Devils.
haven't had rollerblades in like 10 years.
Yeah.
We should play some like roller hockey. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I have to buy new rollerblades.
Me too.
Probably.
I got some like cheap ones.
Unless I still have, I think I still have my old ones. I just have to find them and probably put new wheels on them.
We should like play
Alright, you're playing next week.
roller hockey instead of
I
ice
never
hockey in
agreed to
Northtown.
We should play next week.
It'd be fun except for the fact I can't stop.
Well, you could play street hockey then, and then do roller.
Why is this
Why you
second shot bad? I'm a wimp. It wasn't that bad. I mean, like basically, I got my shot at around like 5 o'clock at night, and then by 5 o'clock in the morning, I woke up and I was freezing cold. My whole body hurt. Mentally, I didn't really feel right. It wasn't that bad though. I'm just a massive wimp when it comes to like side effects and pain and all that stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's not fun, but it's also. Oh, Lewis scores! We got it! Jeff Skinner!
Jeffrey.
What did I tell you? I told you
Yes!
my boy Jeffrey's gotta
Hey,
get one.
cheers!
I was just talking about him. I was just saying, we gotta get my boy Jeffrey a goal, wasn't I?
Tie game, baby!
That's right.
Fourth of the season.
I'm glad.
That is what I'm talking about. 3-3.
That boy Jeffrey.
Great play by Sammy. Jeff Skinner at the front. I love it!
You know,
What's the other one?
Jeffrey was the last one to score under Ralph Kruger.
Under Kruger. Jeff scored the last goal, which is
I
beautiful.
found that very ironic.
South Park.
That's awesome. Oh, look at he wanted it the whole time. He was feeling it.
What was the other one? There's another one.
All right, that's huge, guys.
Off that backhand.
Go down 3-1 and then come back like that. I like that. We got a minute and a half left in the period.
Gotta keep the stream exciting.
Yeah.
Well, they better get more questions ready for the second intermission.
Yeah.
If
Second intermission coming up,
we
so
make it there.
get your questions ready.
Why is your heart about to explode?
No, but we don't want to fall asleep here now.
Who's falling asleep? This is an exciting game.
No, I
We
mean,
just
the
came back
Sabres,
from
not us.
Sabres.
We don't want them to. fall
We
asleep.
want to get through the
Keep
period still
pressure
tied.
on, yeah. Make it 4-3 before the end of the period.
You want to flash leather?
Jeff Skinner, man, what a dude.
Jeffrey,
Eddie Skins.
I've met Jeffrey.
You've met Jeff? Oh, you did at the
I took a photo
at the
with him
thing.
at the Sabres Fan Fest.
Sabres Fan Fest.
Also featured in that photo was Dylan Cousins.
You can ask you a question?
I thought it was Casey Middlestat, wasn't it?
He was in the other one.
Oh.
Managed
So he has a question for you.
For everyone, who is your favorite player you've ever met?
favorite player I've ever met.
Yeah, if you have met one.
Peters is definitely Tyler Ennis.
No, I mean, yes, I've met Ennis, but it wasn't Ennis. It was probably Danny Briere because I played hockey with his son actually in Micron.
Aw, cute.
Briere was a bro. He had us over to his house.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
You
You
had
went
us
to
over to his
Briere's house?
We
Played
played
for street hockey.
played street
All the
hockey.
Sabres buddies came over, but they played too.
It was him and JP Dumont at least. I know.
Can you imagine just playing street hockey with a bunch of Sabres? That would be so sick.
When they were good.
I mean, I was
When-
a- I was
back
a
when they were
little-
good.
Just screw you guys over.
I was a little kid, so I don't really remember.
Yeah,
much
can you
of it,
imagine
so
the
I
Sabres
can
just totally like go full on,
stick
like
lifting,
don't take it easy,
slashing you,
respect though.
throwing guys into concrete, throwing kids into concrete.
throwing on the gloves and start.
That would be
hilarious,
hilarious.
kid. That'd be funny.
That would be really funny.
Hope he lost his stick.
Oh, I'm gonna donate for every goal the Sabres score just to intensify the pain I feel being a fan of this organization. Hey, I'm right there with you, pal. Like, I feel like the Sabres and Devils are probably pretty similar, like in the same boat. Like, a lot of good young talent that hopefully will amount to something one day. Get this puck out of the zone. Thank you. Okay.
Hope he lost his
They had the
stick.
puck in our zone for like the entire last minute.
Colin Miller just broke his stick over.
Yeah,
I know why. It's not like that we got scored on.
No, he's just mad that they couldn't get it out. Probably.
All right. Well, 3-3 going into the third period. I will take that. I'm happy
We
with
need
that.
some more viewer questions now, though.
Oh, Peter wants some questions.
Fired up. I'm ready to answer anything.
Hold on. I have to change the scoreboard to second intermission. It's always like off center. That looks okay, right? It's always like a little bit off center.
It's good. Looks fantastic.
Thanks, Peter. Alrighty. So, how are we doing? Second intermission. Peter, I'm not asking you.
You're always asking me when you ask.
I bet you think
Oh
that.
my god.
Because I will always answer.
Whoa.
Zito, we're gonna have to have you take care of it.
Long day today, Zita.
Always.
You
Yeah.
look fantastic.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyway, so it is officially intermission again. So fire at us some questions if you want to. We'll answer them, maybe if we feel like it. Zito, do you feel like answering questions right now?
If I know the answer to them.
Okay. I will do my best to give you a good question.
Ooh.
Here's one. If Eichel gets traded, where do you hope he goes? Not the Rangers, honestly.
Definitely not the Rangers.
I'm thinking like
Evans.
there were talks of like LA,
West
like the
Coast.
Kings. Ship him out west, so I only have to see him a couple times a year,
I
and
don't think the Kings can afford him.
but also don't trade him. Like that's kind of the thing. Just don't. Like I don't want to see him go anywhere. I want to see him be a Saber.
Yeah, it's like I don't even want to entertain that because I don't think that there's any reason he should be traded.
Right. Do you guys have any other answers to that other than
The answer is no. Feed
no? Saber for life. The Kraken. Jack Eichel to the Kraken. He's gonna be the expansion pick.
Correct.
We're just
Vegas.
not gonna protect Jack.
He's going to Vegas.
Yeah.
With Stone. That'd be interesting.
When do you think the Sabres are gonna make the playoffs again? That's an interesting
Well,
question.
here's the thing. Who knows?
It's 2021, Zito.
Yeah, so
2042.
let's double it.
So double
Yeah,
what?
yeah,
Like
40.
4,000,
There you go.
4,042.
42?
Double
Double that.
Keep doubling it.
8,000.
Alright, double it.
2000.
No, I-
How good is your math?
I think if the Sabres can just have a decent off season, right? Like and
Yeah.
stay healthy. Like keep Linus Ullmark. Don't get rid of Linus Ullmark. Get Dylan Cousins healthy. Get
Pick
you know
up a legitimate backup goalie.
pick up a legitimate backup goalie.
Have Skinner actually do what we pay him to do.
Yeah, get Jack Eichel healthy. He hasn't been healthy
Yeah.
all year. I think I thought we could have been a competitive team this year. You just needed guys to overachieve a little bit and take steps forward, and they just didn't. But like,
Yeah, I really think people would be very surprised that we're not that far off. I mean,
Yeah.
like, if I said that, people would probably laugh at me, but I really don't think we're that bad.
well, people who just look at the 18-game losing streak and think that's the team we are. That's not the team we are. We just had such bad luck this season with injuries and COVID and all this stuff, and we've just kind of. It feels like we've gotten the short end of the stick on
Yeah, I mean,
everything.
At one point, we had like 8 people injured. We had like
Right.
Tage Thompson, Gergensen's been out the whole season. Eichel's
Right.
been injured for a while.
You forget about Gergensons too. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
Dylan
and-
Cousins was out.
Lazar's out.
and plus
Mark was out
Ralph Kruger was a terrible coach too.
with a
so
terrible
like,
coach. So if you put it all together, it's not good. But if you get all those pieces back and you fix the coaching, I mean, you're not that far off.
right. So I'm not. We're not. I don't think we're going to be in this position next year unless the Sabres trade Eichel. If we trade Eichel, then
Well, then it's a rebuild.
then we're starting to rebuild. We're probably trading
Unless
everyone.
We get stuck in these weird divisions again too.
Oh, I hope not. That would
I
suck.
don't think that's possible.
If they start in, like,
Because they don't talk
October.
about that.
That would be okay. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Talking about the weather over there.
Yes, sir.
One day tomorrow.
Absolutely.
I heard it was supposed to rain actually.
Absolutely.
They just show Marty Braun getting scored on. Did you see that? Like, where are they show? Oh, he got scored on by his brother.
Oh, it's another brother.
That's hilarious.
I didn't even know he had a brother.
Marty Braun. There's the answer to your question, Zito. The favorite Sabre or hockey player that I've met, Marty Braun.
Oh,
Love that guy.
I
He's
have
so
not met
funny.
Braun. I've met Brian Duff though.
that's guy for me.
Oh, this is actually a really good question. How does the Sabres playoff drought compare with the Bills playoff drought? So the Bills playoff drought was 17 years, and after this year it'll be 10 for the Sabres. This is way worse, 100% way worse, because with the Bills you have 16 games a year, and
Yeah.
it's once a week, and then
Plus, they were always mediocre.
They
weren't
were
this
yeah.
bad.
they were always like 6 and
Middle of
10,
the pack.
7 and 9, So they were always kind of stuck in that like awkward, like not good enough to make the playoffs, not bad enough to get high draft picks.
There's always hope.
Yeah, but like with the Sabres, it's like they're how many times have we been in last place, right? Like, and way more losses, right? You get 82 games a year normally, way more losses. So this is just way worse. And especially too, like, you never really expected the Bills to be good because they just didn't have like superstar talent. Like the Sabres have talent where they should be able to utilize it, right? And
It's brutal when you just know you're done with your season, like 20 games into the season.
right. It's like Kelsey yelling up there.
Yeah.
Get out. Get down. Get down. Go. Please.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
What else we got, guys?
Well, I think the other thing that's brutal about the Sabres losing is that you see it on NHL Network like every single day.
Oh, do you watch NHL Network every single day?
He does every night.
Really?
Either that or NBCSN. Dude, how many times do I need to see Crosby scoring the same goal on the Sabres? I just don't want to see it anymore.
What, the one-handed one?
Any goal. It doesn't
Any
matter which one. They show every single goal he scores 1,000 times. For once, I'd like to have some highlights of ours put on some national TV.
Will you ever make videos about the WNHL or the NWHL? I made a song about the Buttes. Honestly, guys, though, like, I just think the whole situation with the NWHL is a little bit disappointing because, you don't have the best players in the league, right? Like Hillary Knight's not in the league. Amanda Kessel, Brandon Decker. Like, you don't have all the best in the league, and that's kind of unfortunate because if you want to grow the game, you need your superstar talent. You need your big names. And so right now I'm kind of a little bit, at a weird spot with the NWHL. But I mean, I like the Buttes. They play my song after every win. They play the Butte song. So, yeah. JJ Hill, thank you very much. Melody, big fan from DC. Just out of curiosity, have you seen Urinating Tree's recent editorial about Buffalo sports and Pagulas? I did. Did you guys see it?
That was a
The
good
Urinating
one.
Trees video?
Yeah, the duality of Buffalo sports.
Yeah. Well, the one specifically about the Sabres. Did you see that one?
Sabres versus the Bills, or just the Sabres?
No, just the Sabres one. It came out a couple weeks ago.
A couple weeks ago. I'm not sure.
I mean, it's depressing.
I probably have seen it, but I just don't remember specifically the title of it. Because there was one where it was about the Bills versus the Sabres. And
Yeah, I
then
saw that one
There was one
too.
more recently that he just put out that was like all the teams in our division, and then he talked about the Sabres as one of the
Yeah.
segments, but I don't remember a specifically Sabres one.
Peter, this question's for you. Who's the most handsome player in the NHL?
Most handsome player in the NHL.
You guys can all answer that
I don't know
probably.
if I'm qualified to answer that.
That's a tough one.
One day our teams will be buyers at the deadline. Thank you very much.
I'm gonna
I
go
hope
with
so.
Henrik Lundqvist.
Oh, I could feel that. He's a pretty good looking dude.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Brock Besser. Maybe?
Oh, you like Brock
Besser,
Besser? He looks like Prince Charming from that one movie.
I mean, I don't know.
I think
Go ahead.
pregame Eric Carlson.
Eric Carlson's a good looking dude
In a
too.
great in a great suit. I think it'd be amazing. With his mustache.
Yep.
His flowing locks.
I got no clue.
Hold on, who's hot?
Cody Eakin's pretty attractive with that long,
yeah.
long red mullet.
Yeah. Right.
He looks like that. What was that cartoon on back in the day? You guys remember what I'm talking about? The Thornberries. Does that sound familiar?
Wild Thornberries,
Yeah.
Yeah. He looks like the one guy from it. I feel like with that hair.
That was a great show.
Okay.
What was it? The Dad?
Nigel? Or was it?
Nigel had the
Nigel's
red
the
spiky
dad.
hair.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh no.
Oh,
yeah, there's
someone
like
says
Star
Carey
Wars.
Price isn't
Yeah.
bad looking. I love Carey Price. He's a good looking dude.
Interesting. Yeah, but I don't know if I'm qualified to answer that question. But I just went with the generic.
Everyone's qualified to answer good looking human
I guess
question.
so. I'm just glad I thought of someone.
You go right to the king.
I mean, everyone always posts pictures of him in his suits.
Yeah, see, not only
He's
is
got
he like
great
good
suits.
looking, but he's also stylish.
Yeah, he's
So
got
I mean,
great suits.
everyone's gonna like just start instantly clicking off like, oh, these guys
You
are
know,
just
I mean,
stylish.
They're like, we gotta Google Henry Lundqvist now and see
You know,
what
who's
he looks
ever,
like.
I mean, Subban was pretty stylish for a time.
Yeah.
Jonathan
I mean,
Reddy,
he
thank
did
you.
get a lot of love for that.
Have you ever been to any Amerks games? I've been to a couple. Yeah. Have you guys been to
I
Amerks
have
games?
not.
Yeah.
but
I've been to their arena, but
Yeah,
I haven't been to the
For Bandits games?
Yeah, for Bandits
Oh.
Yeah.
games.
Buffalo Bandits, the lacrosse game.
Indoor lacrosse. I almost got in a fight once. Not really, but like there's
Yeah.
this chick. She was
What do you
like,
mean, not really.
well, so like we were there because
I was
okay. So
sure.
for those of you guys who don't know, the Buffalo Bandits are an indoor lacrosse team. And there's another team called the Rochester Nighthawks. So there's like it's only an hour away from Rochester, so it's like a 1 hour drive. A little bit of a rivalry, and so the Bandits were playing the Nighthawks. We went to Rochester to support the Bandits, and this chick, but like I do not take indoor lacrosse seriously. Like it's just fun. It's like a fun night out.
It's a party.
It's a
in the
party.
stands.
Like it's just
It's a game.
it's nothing serious. It's not like a big four sport. Like so so the Bandits scored and this chick, like I don't know if she was drunk or high or what, but like she just started screaming at me and she's like telling me to sit down and telling me she's gonna like beat me up and I'm like try it.
Yeah.
Like she was like so small and skinny. I was like, I've never been into a fight and I kind of want to be in one. And if this is my first opportunity, I could easily take her.
Yeah.
Like I
You know, there was a period of time when you guys were playing mole with Nick in the high school age level, and there was a couple of parents I almost got into a fight with. Really, especially DJ.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was hilarious. I was
Yeah.
in the stands
forgot
for that
about
game, too.
you almost got in a
Yeah.
fight with a mom.
Yep.
Yeah.
You
Couple-
almost got beat with hockey, Mom.
I don't like to take shit from anybody, so if I hear them just yelling stupid things, I had to comment on it, and they didn't like that. So
Better take on a mom or two.
I'm like-
deal.
I'm like,
just gotta do what you gotta
commenting on
do.
the game, lady. Just watch your kid and shut up.
Oh, excuse me. No, you don't.
Yeah. I
Okay,
know.
but to be real though, like, are there anything worse than like irritating hockey moms? Like
Karens.
the Karens of like the hockey world.
My son is the best.
Brutal.
It's like every kid's son is going to the NHL, right? Like
Yeah,
Try
they all
dealing
think they know
Try
better.
dealing with hockey moms when you're reffing games.
Oh my
That's even
God.
Worse.
Yeah, I'm
rough. Oh,
The only parents I've ever
Your
thrown
mom
out were
was-
Canadian
was,
hockey
I
moms.
would never know.
they get pretty rowdy. Like I used to work in a nice rink for 6 years, and the only time we really ever had a police presence was for college hockey games and Canadian tournaments. Those were the only time we really had police presence because you knew that once it was like an American-Canadian tournament, things got a little dicey. So, yeah, good times. I don't miss working there at all.
Very passionate fans. A lot of respect for them.
Hold on 1 second. Where are we here?
Which one do you like better, Z? Marty Baron or Brian Duff?
I don't know any of them. that well.
Right or left?
Right. He's got pretty eyes.
He does. He's got those like ice blue.
Speaks some broken
He's got
English.
those ice blue eyes.
He speaks broken English, but
Makes
great
it
man.
How do you know it's broken? He just has a heavy accent. I mean, you can understand it fine, but just has a French Canadian accent.
My friend used to bartend at a hockey rink, and I tell you, it was god awful. Yeah, like seriously, like, and maybe it's because like I worked at like one of the richer suburbs in Western New York, so it's like just so many entitled
That's
exactly
exactly
jerks.
That's
Like,
exactly the word I was going to use. It's just a huge sense of entitlement where they think they're better than everybody.
like I just don't get like hockey coaches, hockey parents, hockey players, especially when they get older, like they get to like teenage.
Yeah.
They treat the workers like crap, and it's just like why?
It's like I don't get it because the whole game is built on like there's respect and like honor and rules to the game, and like that's the values you're supposed to be getting, but they
Yeah, but it
don't
just-
translate to off ice.
I just got treated like crap by so many people over the years, and it was just like I'm so glad I don't work there anymore because it was awful. I don't get it. Oh man.
Yeah.
I mean, could
Feel
worse,
that.
could work hockey a lot.
Thank you, Bill. Someone wants to know if Trader Joe's is sponsoring this live stream.
It should be.
Oh, where are we?
Oh,
I
because
felt like
that's
I
the
was gonna-
bag.
Yeah.
Oh god, we're gonna get demonetized.
Right.
I felt like that was gonna get
There
brought
you go.
up
I turned
eventually.
it sideways.
I forgot the bag was there.
I didn't even know you had a Trader Joe's bag. That's
I
funny.
didn't know you could see it on the stream there. I mean, yeah, it's Jeffrey. Let's watch some nice highlights.
Yeah,
here
let's
of
just keep
Jeffrey.
watching Jeff Skinner's goal over and over.
That's nice. I like to see that.
See, but the thing is, like, I feel like his goals are like stuff like that. Like, remember when he scored 40? He was just scoring like all kinds of goals, and
Yes.
Yeah.
Like just cut the value of his goal down from like 3 million to like 1.7 million.
just keep bringing it down. That's all that matters.
Every goal he scores, it cuts in another piece. It gets divided by one more.
How do I deal with my Devils blowing leads? I mean, I deal with it all the time with the Sabres. It happens enough. You just get numb to it, probably.
I would say you learn to accept.
You learned it. You learned to
sense
just
of-
watch.
You go to the fridge and you get a beer.
A sense
Yeah,
of
this is
apathy
how.
and indifference comes over you, and then you don't care.
Apathy and indifference, 100%.
That's not a good thing in the sports world, but yeah.
Please do more lacrosse content. I would love to. Unfortunately, the
Well,
season got canceled.
Those two haven't been to a Bandits game ever.
No.
Ryan and Zito?
Yeah.
Let's see it.
Oh my God.
But I guess
We got to go to a
bring
Bandits game.
Yeah,
really
we'll
want to.
have a team outing. That's
You know what we need to do again is a team training camp again.
That was fun. That was a fun video. I want to do full on like team like roller hockey or something.
We did do a street hockey one, didn't we?
Street hockey, yeah.
We gotta have someone like sub and be the filmer though.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
House of Chapman, thank you very much. Do you have a favorite Sabres goalie? Miller! Right, Peter? Ryan Miller.
I gotta go with Hashik.
I was too young to remember
I
Hashtag.
mean, I don't remember either, but I still think he's a great guy. I mean,
Like, obviously, like he's like the GOAT, so
okay, in my lifetime, then if I had to pick
yeah,
one,
go with that.
give me a minute. I gotta think about all of them.
I mean, if
Matt
you're not
Hackett.
picking
Should I
Miller,
pick Matt Hackett?
yeah, I was gonna say you don't have a lot of choices to choose from if you're not picking
There's
Ryan
actually
Miller.
a lot of goalies though. There's like Matt Hackett. There's Enroth. There's Neuwirth. There's
Anders
Lewin,
Nielsen.
Lewin, Nilsson.
Chad
Lewin,
Johnson.
Chad Johnson.
Oh,
Lewin.
yeah. Cheering all these names, I forgot them all.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God.
There's some really like. There's a lot of depth that you can pick from.
There's a lot of
They're not
names
good.
to choose from. They're just not
They're not
good.
I'm gonna go with, I'll actually.
No, yours is Jonas Johansson.
I'm gonna go with
You're right.
Chad Johnson. Actually,
You're
I
gonna go with
really
Ocho Cinco.
I liked Chad Johnson because I watched him with the Flames and like every other team he played for before us.
Okay.
So when we finally got him, I was like, okay, I know this guy. He's good.
He was remarkably below average.
Well, he's a backup goalie. He's a career backup. Why
Yeah.
did we ever expect him to be a starter?
I mean, we didn't.
We tried to
Wasn't
use
like him
like
with
one.
like
Him and
Was it
Lehner maybe?
Enroth? Who's his
Might have been
partner?
Lehner.
Leonard, maybe, yeah.
If it wasn't Lehner, then it was either Allmark when he was very young or like Enroth.
It would actually be really funny to
Maybe
like.
Neuwirth.
Oh, Neuwirth, yeah.
Neuwirth.
It would be actually really funny to just go back and like look at all the backups over this like 10-year playoff drought and just see all the names, relive all the names. Just ugh.
If I think of any more, I'll list
We
them.
lost Miller, and then we've never really had anyone like him. I think Linus is Olmark is probably
We
the
should have
closest.
just kept Halak, honestly. We traded for him in that Miller trade.
And then immediately
we-
traded him.
Like, look at him now. He's still playing.
I know Neuwirth's not because then we trade Halak for Neuwirth right away.
That was just stupid.
Well, Tim Murray was stupid.
Yeah. It's like you win a trade, and then you go and trade the only asset you get for, like, a backup goalie.
Yeah. Oh man.
And then Braden Holtby goes on to win the cup with that team instead of Neuwirth because he moved to the Flyers.
I love Holtby. Well, I liked him when he won the cup.
That was entertaining.
It
Now
was
now
very
he's
entertaining.
terrible.
Yeah. I feel bad that he kind of just went downhill.
You know who I like that I wish still played for a team is Varlamov. I wish he was still in the Avs because I really like Varlamov.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Ryan over here, you'll be happy he's on the Islanders because he's been doing pretty well. But
Varley.
he's one of my favorites.
Yeah. So I mean, other than Miller, there haven't really been a ton of choices like in our collective lifetimes, I guess, if you don't count Hasek.
Ton of good choices. There's a ton of bad choices.
ton of remarkably mediocre choices.
I mean, how many people even remember Matt Hackett existed in the NHL?
I know.
I forgot.
Matt
You said
Hackett.
All those names.
He was
I
on the
was like,
Wild
oh, yeah.
before us.
Fun thing about Matt Hackett is that like
He was on the Wild.
do you guys remember the tank year when we were like rooting for them to lose?
Yes.
He was the goalie. Do you remember when we played the Coyotes and like the whole?
Oh, he's the one that got booed.
He was in net when we lost the Coyotes in overtime. Good times. All right, third period is starting.
I know,
Yeah.
literally every single one.
Said all those names
Chad
on
Johnson.
Nathan Lewin.
Yeah.
Oh, Dan, thank you. Not a Sabres fan, but no
Nelson.
base deserves what the Sabres have done thus far. Have a beer on me. You've earned it. Thank you.
I'm trying to think of some more.
Appreciate you.
Ones. There's definitely more. There's Enrod. You know, there's only like 7 players in Sabres history that have had a name that started with E. 'Cause you got like
Peter, what kind of like? How do you even know this
you got
stuff?
like Dom Edwards. You got Jack Eichel,
jeez.
Ennis, Enroth, Ellis, and I think there's one more that I'm forgetting. Cody Eakin. How do I forget the one that's on the team right now?
Eakin.
Two of them. Ehrhoff too, Christian Ehrhoff. There's not very many though.
Will, thank you. This is a good question. In your opinion, what's the most underrated rivalry in hockey? It's a very good question.
Underrated?
I feel like I want to say Sabres, like obviously being a homer, like say the Sabres Leafs, because I feel like Leafs fans are like don't even care about us, but we absolutely hate them.
Yeah, I feel like because we're so bad, people forget it exists.
Yeah.
But
Leafs
yeah,
fans like to be funny and be like,
I think Red Wings Avs is kind of dead now that they moved the Wings.
I
into the other-
loved that rivalry
Yeah, but they
though.
moved the Wings into the East.
I know,
now
I wish they
don't
didn't.
play each other anymore.
Because I absolutely loved that rivalry. Oh, Samson.
Like if they play in the playoffs, yeah, sure, it'll be a rivalry, but they're not going to even get to play each other because you think both of those teams are going to make the Stanley Cup final at the same time.
If you want to talk about underrated, I kind of like how like Vegas all of a sudden has a rivalry with like San Jose because of like that.
I love because I'm a Sharks fan, so I absolutely love that they blew that lead.
But they like hate each other too, like Reeves and Evander Kane and all like they seem like they have a fun rivalry, and it's good that they just Vegas just comes into the league and they have a rivalry with somebody already.
I think another one that I think of that most people wouldn't even think of is Coyotes Flames because they just play each other like 6 times a year, and
They have a rivalry?
It's pretty nasty.
Does it?
I don't think it's like an official rivalry, really. Like they don't really call it around, but they hate each other. You can tell.
Nothing quite like the Battle of Alberta though. The
Oh, yeah.
Flames and the
yeah.
Oilers. That's the super chat here. Mark, cheers to the tank game. Thank you. Yeah, this is Oh, did Delian get his 100th point? Oh, I didn't even see that. I knew he was at 99.
Nice. Yeah, I know he got an assist on the Skinner goal.
Hmm.
So, who do you think should sponsor this live stream?
Mighty Taco.
Oh, of course.
Moe's.
Oh.
Or some good choices.
I love how
Yeah,
all of our
seriously,
choices
that lady.
revolved around Mexican food.
Because tacos make the world go round.
Olafson scored, so we get 25% off at Moe's tomorrow.
Nice.
We get
nice.
GMC to sponsor us.
Yeah, I was gonna say you probably wanted GMC with all
Oh, here we go. Look at this.
commercials.
Oh.
Oh, that's
didn't know.
they screwed it up.
Alright,
It's
drop
okay.
passes to nobody.
That's okay. You tried.
We're not done yet. We got
Colin Miller,
here.
shoot.
Colin Miller. Firing a quick wrister. What are you doing with that?
They're
That's
trying.
brutal. Stop
I
passing
wish
it up the middle.
Okposo was gone.
You know what? I actually like Okposo. I just think he's way overpaid.
Yeah.
Like if we got him for 4th liner money, I wouldn't mind having him. But
Yeah.
because we're paying him like $6 million a year, then it's brutal. Because I think he's better than like a Johan Larsson or something like that we used to have on our 4th line. But not for the amount of money he's making.
Oh yeah.
Good. I hate Browns, as all Sabres fans should.
want to see Obi get another cup. That was cool.
I kind of do, but I kind of don't also because I want to see the Sabres get one.
Well, I mean, yeah, but
Hey, Peter, was the foot in the crease?
Oh, absolutely.
Just get this guy
Don't
going.
Get him started on that.
Absolutely. That game has not been finished yet. We gotta get
Peter
that
has
going
this
again.
belief that, like, because Game 6, in his opinion, that goal shouldn't have counted, so the game was never finished, so they should bring everyone back, like, 20-some years later.
Wouldn't that be great television, though? That would be awesome.
Replay the game, and if the
Like,
Sabres win, go to a Game
basically
7.
An alumni game. Come on, seeing Mike Modano versus Dominic Hasek, that would be entertaining hockey.
I would love to see those alumni games. They don't do it as often as I think they should.
I think they can't. They actually said they're not going to do it anymore because they used to do it after during the Winter Classics.
Yeah, but they said they're not doing it anymore.
And they just said it's too, I don't know, insurance or dangerous or something. So
They're
they're
too old.
They're too. They they don't want to break any
it's
hips or
stupid,
something.
Because they played it like an all-star game anyway. They just played really slowly and just had fun with it. It's not like they tried. Like they didn't go all out trying to win.
Shoot! Oh, there we go! Oh! Just went wide. Skinner again. That was a nice setup.
Skinner got hauled to the ice.
Do you think they called it though?
No.
No.
No, because they got our men's league refs roughing.
You know, Peter, I'm
Sorry,
offended that
adult league.
to this day he calls it men's league all the
It's a
time.
course of habit. I've been
In the
calling it
chat,
that for 11
Tell
years.
Peter that it's
Roast
not
him.
men's league. Roast Peter in the chat because he does this all the time. Here I am, just completely on the team, and he's always calls it men's league right to my face. You believe this kid?
One of the guys.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's
no.
an assumed thing, isn't it?
No.
But yeah, I try not to, but it's just a force of habit.
Beer league, Peter.
Beer league.
Bar league, men's league, adult league, it's all the same.
no.
Adult league with Nick.
Maybe.
Baby Nick.
Baby Nick.
Baby Nick
So
who's
cute.
almost old enough to drink. Shut up.
Is Nick 19 yet?
Yeah.
Nick's about to be 20.
Oh my
In a
God.
couple months.
God, I remember
We're all getting
18
old.
and I asked him.
We're all getting so old.
I don't think he was. Told me he was like.
So viewers are
He's like
probably like,
15
no, wait,
for-
are you like
Oh, was
14?
Probably like.
Yeah,
15.
right.
I was 15. Like,
Mel's still 12.
I am basically.
A hard 12.
No, if you never
Reverse
told me
the
your age,
numbers
I
and
always
then
thought
you
you were
can
younger.
You always thought I was younger?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone thinks
If I
that.
never knew your age, I thought you were way
Just
younger.
flip those.
I remember the
numbers
first time
back
you
and
asked me, how old's Mel? I'm like, she's a year younger than me, and you freaked.
Like, what?
Everyone always thinks from the time I was like, well, always. Everyone always thinks I'm younger than I am. Which I would love that because I just turned 26. Well, not just, half a year ago I turned 26. And, like, I feel like my body is, like, starting to feel the effects of aging. I'm getting gray hairs now. Like, isn't that such horseshit? Like,
I mean, they make hair dye.
they do,
Yeah,
but I don't want to
they
use
do.
hair dye. I don't want to have gray hair. It's ridiculous.
You should just pull out the one gray hair and dye it like.
Oh, it's not one. I've
Or
counted
you
like
can
over
have,
20 gray
orange.
hairs. It's
Then just-
ridiculous.
Pull them out and dye them pink.
Some Rogan.
I don't even know.
That's like the men's hair dye for like aging men.
Rogaine?
No, that's the
for
stuff
men.
to regrow your hair.
It's just for men.
That's the stuff. No, it's the touch of gray.
Yeah, Peter, they're roasting you in the comments just
For what?
for calling it men's league.
Men's league.
Oh. Sorry, guys.
Got 'em.
I apologized already.
Okay,
Your
well,
apology is not a real one.
it's too late. You already said it, so now we're canceling you.
Yeah. Can't cancel what never started.
You're hilarious, Peter. Oh, all right. We're at 14 minutes left, guys. Still 3-3. It looked like the Sabres kind of had a lot of pressure, but, you know.
Let's get Jeffrey another goal.
You want Jeff to score another goal?
I like Jeffrey. He's a good guy.
You know, I feel like I've never heard anyone call him Jeffrey, and you guys have nonstop been calling him
I
Jeffrey.
only call him Jeffrey because Peter does.
Yeah, I just feel like it's more playful. Jeffrey. Samson. Yeah, I just called him by the full names. John. John Eichel.
Someone just died upstairs.
I know. I don't know what's going on up there.
We got John Eichel.
John Jackson.
How many people actually knew that was his real name?
I knew that, Peter.
I meant the viewers. I figured you would.
How many people knew that Jack Eichel's name is actually John? Did you guys know that?
I'm hoping they did.
Neil, thank you very much.
They seem like a smart group. I think they would.
Oilers fan, I enjoy your channel. Hopefully this
Good
Monopoly
shout,
money
man.
buys you a few
No,
beers.
they seem like a
PS
smart
Trading
group.
Hall is addition by subtraction. Good riddance. You are not even wrong, my friend.
That's at least that's how I feel about Eric Stahl too.
Oh.
It was definitely addition by subtraction. He was so slow.
I love the calling of the Canadian money Monopoly money though. It was so funny because I was in Toronto one time for a Blue Jays game, and my dad handed me Canadian money to go pay for like some concessions, And this guy behind, and I took the money in my hand and I just started looking at it, started laughing because it's like so funny to
It's all
feel.
colorful.
It is.
It's a different kind of paper.
And this Canadian guy behind me was like, "Don't laugh at my Canadian money." And I'm like,
Like, what?
I will if I want to, buddy.
It's got a window in it.
I
I love that.
It's got like a little
like the way it
plastic strip in
feels. Like I like Canadian
it's very
money,
smooth. Yeah, it's
but
so
compared to
smooth.
American money, it's hilarious.
Like, yeah, American money is like rough,
Boring.
worn
Boring.
paper.
Yeah.
It's cotton.
It's all the same
mixed into it.
paper,
Yeah,
the same color.
yeah.
Canadian's like so smooth. It's like polished.
All right, first commercial break of the third. How are we doing? Are we still?
I think I need some Jaeger.
I know. I was gonna say, Z, you need to get going, bud.
I might need to get some little mutual insurance.
Yeah,
or
you
something.
Back to the commercials.
You like the evening?
Well, pay what you need for them,
Emu.
just so you know.
Why are they making a new Sabres app?
Now that the season's like ending.
No, I just mean because they already have like.
Whoa,
They've been
trying to spend
advertising
$300 on a
There's
hockey
already
game.
like the one Buffalo app.
Yeah, they say
There
coming
is-
soon though.
There's
Like,
the one Buffalo app. There's the Sabres app. There's the NHL app where you can like customize it to have the Sabres as your like #1 page. Why do we need a fourth app?
let's be real, the Sabres don't really exactly know what they're doing, especially marketing wise.
Yeah, I mean, it's just brutal. I mean, I'm not gonna download another app. I didn't even want to download the Sabres app, but I wanted to play the Predict the Sabres game.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing until later.
It's kind of stupid though. You just answer questions. I mean, the closest I came is 12th place last game.
12th place? Good for you, buddy.
I would have won. I think a signed 8x10 photograph of a player.
I said he
I'm
was. I told
disappointed.
him he should have picked Cody Eakin.
I'm disappointed.
Nah.
I think I was like one question away from winning it. If I had answered one more correct, I would have got it. Let's see what happened this day.
Ooh, thank you.
Gilbert Perreault.
Infinite ideas. Had gray hair at 17, don't feel bad. Yeah, I mean, like, here's the thing, guys. Like, I know I stress myself out way too much, but I was not prepared to find my first gray hair. And now, like, every time I look, I find a new one.
It's been a while.
Have you guys been finding gray hair yet, or is this just a me thing?
I have.
I mean, you two are still babies. I'm talking more. Eric, basically, I'm talking to you, because
I
you're
have
the only one
not.
my age.
I mean, I would say yes, but it doesn't bother me because I'm male, so it doesn't.
No, I can't be showing signs
Nobody
of
cares.
aging. Thank you, Papa Duke.
There you
Which will the
go.
Sabres have more of? Apps or jerseys? I mean,
I feel you there. The jerseys are at least I can use them as a decorative thing, like for style, but the apps are just stupid.
I feel like they just need to figure it out. Like, just come up with a plan, because the Bills, like, marketing and all that stuff, they do an excellent job. And then you have the Sabres, who clearly have no clue what they're doing.
You know what? I would gladly work there for them, but they basically fired everyone. So
They did.
I don't know what to tell them because I actually studied marketing, so
Oh, see, there you
I
go.
would be glad to help them
He's
figure
gotta
it
go
out.
and plug
But
himself.
you know,
Hashtag
they don't
hire
want to
Peter.
do it. They don't want to do it. They fired everyone. Plus, the apps are, like I said, stupid because they all serve the same purpose. They all give you the same goal updates. They have the same news. So what's the point of having a second one?
Exactly. I kind of want to, because do you remember back in the day they had the Fan Advantage app? Did you guys ever have that one?
No, I wish I
No.
wanted to have that one, but it was deleted
Basically, like,
before
you-
I got to.
Yeah, like you scan your tickets and you get like rewards, and you can scan like concession receipts and all
Yeah.
this stuff, and you get rewards. And then they just got rid of it. Like, yeah, like when the team is this bad, why reward the fans for showing their loyalty,
I know,
right? Let's just
I-
take that away.
I used to let Kaz scan all my programs because I didn't have the apps.
Yeah,
So
the
I gave them
programs.
all, like the program rewards.
I'm telling you, they don't know what they're doing.
I never knew what it was for, but then he's like, "Oh, there's the app. You can get rewards." And I'm like, "Okay, you can take them. I don't care." But yeah, that's the only one that they probably should bring back. Delete all the rest of them. Just bring that one back.
Yeah, I liked that app. But, like, of course, since it was a good thing that the Sabres did, they have to get rid of it. Okay, here we go. Come on, Cody Eakin. Oh, okay, right. Why is it that, like, every time Cody Eakin gets the puck and it looks promising, he always immediately gives it up?
The mullet
I
throws him
keep
off.
telling you, we gotta
Throws off his balance.
trade that guy for like a 5th round pick.
Who would take him for a 5th-round pick? They'd just be
I'm
like,
sure someone.
I'll
would
give you a
that's looking for depth.
2029 7th-round pick for Cody Eakin.
Honestly, I'm sure someone will take a chance on him just for their playoff run,
Ugh.
like, as a depth player.
I
Where
hate
did
him.
we even get him from?
We signed him from, he was
Signed
on,
him with the Jets,
oh, God!
right? He was on the Jets, wasn't he?
Jets.
Yeah, he was with the Jets.
Because he was on the Ducks and then he was on the Jets, I think.
No one wants him.
The Jets have been looking really good this year, though. Oh, yeah.
Because
I'm
they
fine
got
with
rid of Cody Eakin.
Must be it. Also, they got rid of Line A and Tortorella.
JJ Hill, thank you.
Career.
Wouldn't be shocked if McCaps loses the Sabres tomorrow. However, if you look at film closely, doesn't Darlene play like a vintage Mike Green? I mean, I liked Mike Green. I just feel like
I don't know if I feel.
Darlene is just like Darlene's something.
Yeah, I feel like it's only a matter of time before he goes back to form because the old coach was apparently like did not want him skating the puck up
Yeah.
at all and like was destroying his career basically.
Yeah,
So I think it'll be a matter of time before he gets back to form. But
it's so hard to really tell what Darlene is at this point.
Yeah. But if you listen to those guys on TSN with their like, is this the worst the Sabres have ever been? And like Darlene, he's never gonna be Lidstrom or Green or a good player. I don't believe that.
No, you just give him a good coach.
I think they're like incredibly short-sighted if they think that.
Oh God, goal.
Oh come
there
on,
it is.
that sucks.
Squiddy, thank you. Your channel got me into the NHL. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I think they're short-sighted. if they
Hopefully, it
think
didn't get you into the Sabres because the Devils just scored to make it 4-3 with 11 minutes left. Boquist got it.
I don't know. Sabres are pretty fun to vote for, even if they do lose, because you always get to have a beer.
If you enjoy losing, then the Sabres are for you.
It's more of
I
a.
do like a solid
It gives you-
news every once in a while.
It gives you more of a sense of community. Like you have something to say. Like, oh, at least we all have this in common.
So what happened here? Samson again on the ice for a goal against.
What are we doing?
Too much puck watching. They had two guys that could have, he ended up getting the goal, but he beat Miller.
How are we ever going to trade Linus Ullmark for a all of Toronto's best players if he keeps letting in goals?
I know. Toronto's gonna wake up and be like, wait a minute, we might have to take Tavares off the deal. You can have Marner and Nylander, or whatever the hell you said. Matthews, yeah. But I think we gotta take Tavares off this deal now.
Oh, here we go. This is it.
No, the Devils are just gonna play like road game now.
You just got to get the puck.
But Peter,
You
you
gotta
know what?
start
That's
with
great
possession.
advice.
Thank you,
If
Rob Ray.
If you get the
Yeah,
puck, you have a better
Yeah, you
chance
gotta
of
win,
scoring
right?
a goal.
Hey, that's one of those like Booger McFarland NFL
Yeah.
type quotes because he just says the most obvious things.
Well, you gotta put the puck on net first of all. That's the first thing you gotta do.
Then
You want to win the game, you have to score more points than the other team.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda if you hit the net.
what does this camera work? There we go.
It's all EA stock plugin voices.
Oh God! See, I love how we get scored on, and then now we're just like letting them just do whatever they want in our zone. Like, yeah, get another, guys. Like, let's get Zaka's hat trick.
Can we get Cody Eakin off the ice? Because he's definitely out there. In front of
You knew the
net.
Sabres were having too good of a string. They had to.
They had to put Eakin back on.
At least-
look at him trying to hit a guy, but it's just not moving him at all.
At least they're making it They made it somewhat interesting coming back from 2 down.
Oh yeah.
Although Gretzky didn't become Gretzky by passing the puck.
Except he did.
Except that's exactly what he
He
did.
was the fucking. Amy West Blue Mountain State.
No. Oh, you're quoting something?
Yeah, it's a football TV show.
He's got so many assists, more than anyone else has points.
That's what makes it so funny. He had no idea what he was talking about.
How about Patrick Marleau though? He's about to pass. I think it's Gordie Howe for most games all time.
That's pretty impressive.
Played.
Pretty impressive,
Like,
Patrick
never
Marleau.
missed a game.
I love Marleau. He's one of my favorites.
Is he?
Yes. I watched the Sharks for years because they were always on late at night when I could watch the TV. And they had played a lot of playoff games.
Oh God,
Yeah, here it
Tage.
is,
Here we
right
go,
here.
Tage.
Okay,
Oh.
great.
All right, set it up.
Here we go. Come on. Oh, okay.
Alright, yeah, slow it around.
That's
Okay.
not setting it up.
See, they play. I
Alright,
feel like
perfect.
for years the
Too
Sabres
much
have just
dumping.
played along the boards way too much, and it's just not made for any kind of
Too much-
exciting hockey.
Yeah, too much dump in, not enough dump on net.
Too much dump, not enough chase.
They just keep cycling
Oh God,
it
here we
back
go.
down, but they don't
Nice
get it.
play. Oh,
Yeah,
trying to get too
patience.
cute with it.
Come on, they don't even have Palmieri anymore. We gotta beat them. Or was it Zajac?
Zajac, yeah.
I would confuse him.
Oh, here we go. Skate.
Skate!
Skate.
A couple people, when I made that beer league video, a couple people commented on you saying skate to everybody's
Yeah,
ear.
they're like, I'm gonna stab that guy that keeps yelling skate. in the back."
Listen. Okay.
Meanwhile, when I was editing it, I was just cracking up the whole time. Oh God. Oh, how did he not score on
Yeah,
that?
I found it hilarious.
I just want you to know that when my team and when I start coaching, we're better than both your teams because I'll be playing.
All right,
You're gonna start coaching?
Do it, coach. I'll play against your team.
I would love to
any
see you
day
as
of
a
the week.
coach.
Any absolute.
I would be the
Any day.
most greatest coach alive. It'd be so fun.
You'd be like the John Tortorella of coaches, I bet.
I'm sure you would.
You definitely get along with the children.
I make sure they would have fun, but at the same time,
You get along
make
with
sure
them.
that they die in practice. Just
Yeah.
so they can get better. You know, how it should be.
You get along with them so well, they go re-sign with every other program in the city. Just like all the Columbus players go re-sign elsewhere. Like the one year they had DeZinkel, Duchesne, Panarin, and I don't even remember who the other one was, but all four of them went. Oh, it was Bobrovsky.
Oh, the goalie, yeah.
Bobrovsky, and they all went to re-sign elsewhere.
They're all just like, nah, I'm good. Which I feel like is eventually going to happen to the Sabres if they don't, like, wise up.
Maybe, but the good thing
Too
is
many young guys.
The good thing is all their players are signed to very long, very bad contracts.
Oh, Skinner, here we go. Oh!
They couldn't leave even if they wanted
Bad
to.
pass. Driving me nuts here.
What was watching? Staring.
I know. Well, because it hasn't gone to intermission, so how are we doing, by the way? I haven't checked in a while. Because normally I would do it at commercial break, but, like, they're way past the 10-minute commercial break. I don't think they've done that yet. Because this play won't stop.
I know. You're missing your GMC commercials.
I know. I got Kia, Buick, everything.
That's not a view.
Look at that empty crowd.
I think my internet might be down. Oh, that's not good.
See, you're sucking up all the bandwidth.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. On my own.
I think I lost connection for a minute. Because chat stopped. Now it's all coming back. Yep, they're telling me I lagged. I should be back, though, hopefully.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, everybody. Trying to wait for it to catch up.
I'm definitely gonna try and get a clipboard for tomorrow.
Smash that clipboard. It's so hard. I want to see millions of pieces of wood shards.
I just want to do the generic, like, over the knee.
Yeah.
I want to be winning, like, by a large margin. Just like,
We gotta be winning. We gotta be freaking out because we're winning.
We could have like a 6-goal lead.
you guys want to win this game?
Are you kidding me? We are
Why
not
would you
even
wanna win?
trying.
You guys are doing a terrible
You're
job.
gonna get us thrown out of the league because the other team's gonna complain. You're gonna be like, those guys were just like, they were getting lit up when they were winning.
Stream is good now. Okay, cool. Thank you. I was worried. I've been having, like, my internet does this thing that it likes to do where it, like, occasionally breaks in and out, but I'm glad to hear it's back. That's good. Yeah. Do you guys remember the first time I tried to stream and the internet was just like, no. Mm-mm. I was like, you don't understand. I was devastated. Like, I was, like, so bummed about it because I was
like,
all excited to stream and then my internet was like, no.
I guess we're just gonna watch the game.
Why are we on the penalty?
What did Ristolainen do? I didn't even realize. I was too busy worrying
Because
about
he
my
was
stream.
yelling.
I was wondering what that whistle was for. I didn't see it.
That?
He got slashed.
Oh, come
He
on!
got slashed and then he retaliated, but that's stupid.
Let's see this.
Right there.
So he gets
slashed in the hand.
And they call it just on him?
That's so stupid.
At this point in the game? That's ridiculous. Aww.
Clearly,
Brutal.
the NHL wants us to lose.
Ooh.
They want us to get more high draft picks.
They want us to lose, so therefore they give us the refs, and they tell the refs to screw over Buffalo.
Conspiracy.
We just pull Aaron Dell now.
That probably doesn't do too good for our chances.
The Sabres like switch teams in the menu and then go to the Devils team and then pull their goalie
This
and
is
then
an Xbox
switch
game.
back to their team.
Can this be like Xbox though?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, it was EA. Just
We could go ahead and
the
do
top corner EA Galatian will be fine.
that. Or backdoor.
Glitch goals.
Oh, yeah.
Backdoor for sure.
Oh yeah. Backdoor tap.
Or go from the corner, cut out in front of the net.
He was so bad.
There's so many glitch goals that are just like you can score on every single time.
Hey guys, want to do cross Crizzle every time?
Cross Crystal.
I want to see you score one of those tomorrow.
Cross Crizzle.
Yeah.
Alright, Ryan.
Ryan will pass you in the corner.
Ryan,
You'll just like walk it out and score.
Ryan, get there early. We're gonna be doing some warm up, full counters.
You're gonna get there earlier next time.
Yeah, let's
Do
do
it.
it.
It's better than me. The couple games ago, I missed half the game because I thought it was like
Oh yeah.
An hour later.
We're at 8:30 tomorrow.
8:30. Got it.
8:30 start on ring 1.
8:30.
Now you told
Freaking early.
So early.
That is
Maybe
terrible.
I'll just, like-
They have ring 1, ring 2.
No, I like it early.
So, why are we gonna score here or get scored on? I mean,
This is nice, crisp, clean passing.
nice.
Definitely pressing the right.
Oh,
track.
jeez.
Lucky that went over the net.
I thought he labeled that one, Jack Hughes.
Yeah.
He's
We
having a
gotta
good
get
game, I
there,
feel like.
We gotta stay after tomorrow. We're signing autographs, boys.
Yeah. Okay.
Peter, you've given out autographs before, right? Oh, that hit the post.
Like once I signed Zito's stick.
Yeah, I signed that stick too.
And then
it
you
got
rid of that
stolen.
stick.
Someone probably stole it thinking it was one of the Sabres that signed it, but it's just me. Losers.
The brother when I gave Nick for his birthday a signed hat and a signed jersey from the
He's
Leaffield
got it
line.
somewhere.
Oh, what
Yeah.
was that?
You signed it.
I think he meant
Right,
to see what happened.
No, yeah.
Game,
The Leaffield line.
Yeah, that was
The
great.
Wheatfield
The Leaffield
connection.
connection, yeah.
Yeah, but whoever got that stick's probably gonna go get it like a praise, try to figure out who the signatures are, and then you're gonna see it online and be like,
Was
"This is
this-
my stick."
It's Peter's
Peter
signature.
Gossel's
It's Peter's
Melody
signature in
Martin?
that little like alien man I draw.
Oh yeah. Holy
You're
shit.
gonna see it. And
All right, that's a big kill.
My stick. I want that back.
That's a big kill.
Hit him.
Oh, come on, get there, Kyle.
Should have.
He
I
left
would,
with that. Hit him.
I would
Here
love
he-
to see someone run their goalie.
Oh, you should have seen him, Brad.
I mean, it worked for Milan Lucic, which kind of destroyed the Sabres for years, so maybe we can destroy the Devils.
You know about that, right?
Yeah, Matt.
So we're down to
No,
3.5
not that.
minutes.
Oh,
When I took out the goalie in Bradford,
okay, yeah, I think I heard about that one too.
You took out the goalie?
He did.
torn
Yeah.
ACL or something. It was on accident.
Oh, here we go. Look at this. Over.
On accident.
Oh,
Come on.
that's
Too many
way too much
passes.
passing.
Shoot it.
They don't have anyone that can even hit the net.
Yeah,
though.
come on.
There's no lane.
No bueno.
That lane's gonna go ham here. Watch.
Alright, just turn him around right now.
Look at him. He's gonna make a pass.
Oh, or just make a pass right
Turn it
into the
over,
guy.
That's great.
Perfect. I'm glad we're on the same
He
page.
tried to make a pass.
Alright, go.
Put himself offside. There you go.
Way to tag up, buddy.
They just can't get to the net though. Like, look at this. They're just.
Cross. Yeah, no.
Ah.
We gotta get some forecheck.
Yeah, hold on.
They're just icing it.
Oh, we might beat them. Yoki, how are you?
Good
Ah.
hustle.
Good hustle by Miles Wood there. We're down to 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
Somebody help this man.
Yeah. I know.
So Olmark's probably got like about 30 seconds away from
Oh,
going.
dang.
Oh, what are we doing,
Wide
Tage?
open, just dangle in your own end. That's cool.
Move the puck forward. What are we doing? Yeah, this is not. The Sabres are having a bad game.
They're not helping themselves.
No, they. You can't be just gliding here. You got to go get that puck.
They got back in it, and
Still
now
in
they're
it,
just not helping
Yeah,
themselves.
bad third period. Oh, jeez, come on. Omar needs to get him a whistle or something. This is ridiculous. Get it out of your zone. Oh my God.
It's two guys.
Yeah.
It's one guy.
There's like 4 guys. Get a whistle. Thank
There
you.
you go.
Holy
Regroup.
God. That was horrendous. They just couldn't get the puck out of their zone.
Got about 2 minutes left.
Oh man. We got 1:57 left.
You okay?
No, it wasn't a heart attack.
I don't blame you.
Miles Wood's strap is like around his
I know what it is. Strap's like right here.
His chin strap. Yeah. Trade
Ugh,
Eichel for Miles Wood 1 for 1.
it's a good deal.
I think we'll win that deal.
Wish we had a guy that hustled like Miles Wood though. I always appreciate Miles Wood.
Let's trade Cody Eakin for him.
Yeah, let's do that.
That's a more realistic deal. Eakin in us. That's that whatever draft pick we got. I think it was the 6th.
Oh God,
for,
you gotta be kidding me.
Well, the damn ref got in the way.
They
They
friggin'
did
scored.
exactly what they always do.
But like they deserve that though because
backdoor.
they were just
no. That one he tried to dump it, and the ref just didn't move, and it went off. He just saved it and like kicked it to New Jersey.
yeah. But I mean like the Devils like
Whoops.
That was terrible.
well that does it for that game. Like I thought we might have had a chance if we would have
My
been able.
score was right, just the wrong team.
If we would have been able to get the goalie out, we could have had a chance. But they couldn't even clear the puck, and like even if the ref did like
Look how big of fools we were. We all said Buffalo.
And it's Sharon Govich with the goal.
yeah, that's unfortunate. The ref got in the way, and there's nothing you can do about that though. The ref's
So
part of
bad.
play. You got to be aware of that. Well, that was fun. Nice try.
My score
Alright.
prediction was correct, just the wrong,
Wrong
team
team.
won.
Well, I said 5-4.
And the Sabres win streak ends at 2.
I said 3-2, so I
You got 3, you didn't get the 2.
Or,
Bills.
I'm
Yes.
so
I would
dumb.
much rather watch the Bills right now.
Hey, if the Bills scored once, sometimes they get 7.
Well, the game's not over. We pulled our goalie. So it could be 6-3.
Could be 5-4.
We could tie it.
I could be right about the score.
Oh,
It's
no.
the wrong team.
Yeah.
It could be 6.
There's Miles Wood. There he goes. That hustle.
What a save by whoever that was. Bristol Island. Couldn't tell.
I love how like when they pull the goalie, they never skate as if like they need to score a goal. Like they're always just like, hey, let's see what happens here.
Let's go with it.
You know who I think we really needed here? Taylor Hall.
Yeah, I don't understand why we put him out on like every pulled goalie and every like overtime when he never did anything.
He never did
with it.
anything.
He didn't score a single goal.
Oh, here's 6-3.
Oh, perfect.
Goal.
Hit the post. I thought he hit the post.
Damn it, my score is wrong now.
Yeah.
You can't even
What a
get
great
anything.
game.
There you have it, guys.
You're welcome, Devils fans.
Bummer, man. Alyssa, what's up?
We lost to
I bet you that coach is saying, you guys are doing good out there. Keep it up.
You guys you're trying really hard.
The progress is great.
I'm seeing amazing results from this team, I swear.
We lost to Lindy.
Ryan Respect, thank you for the donation. Congratulations on your team getting the dub. I mean, the Sabres can't win them all, right? I mean, they had points in 5 straight. You
We
can't.
proved that.
I'm gonna have to disagree with that, and I'm gonna say they could win them all.
They could. They
don't.
just choose not to.
Positively disgusting.
Well, I never said I expected them to win it all. I just said they could.
They should score again and make it 7-3.
They all look
I would love to see an 82-0-0 season from the Sabres. Or just any team for that matter. I mean, even if it was the Avs or something, like, honestly.
All right, and that is your final, 6-3.
Let's go.
Yeah, the
Back
tank
at
is on, still in last place.
Alright. Losing streak. I want 20 this time.
Ooh.
Starts tonight. Do we even have enough games left
No, I
to?
don't think so. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh man, bummer. Well, I mean,
No?
That's too bad.
at least
At least we got a pizza and beers.
at least we were all together, right, to witness that.
Got to spend quality time with Z and Ryan.
The boys.
Happy the Penguins
With
are
the
actually
boys
winning this
on
time
the
against the
girl.
Rangers. Sorry, team isn't. I don't think you're really sorry,
I don't
Alyssa.
want to talk about the Rangers.
You don't like the Rangers?
Well, especially after Nick predicted they were going to win the Stanley Cup somehow.
Oh, did he?
And, now they've started to play really well, so. Yeah,
Well,
we'll see. Plus,
so
I mean, I got to support my boy here with the Islanders. They're not
Yeah.
rivals.
yep. So how are we doing, everybody? I mean, I'm not sad about the loss because they lose all the time, but I'm coughing now. Holy shit!
It is what it is.
Got a-
For the last 6 weeks.
We're going to come out, we're going to win next game.
Are we?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Tomorrow
we're
against
play the
Washington?
Capitals.
Okay.
We're playing Washington tomorrow.
Okay, we're going to
Yeah.
come out and we're going to do well next game, but not win.
Okay.
Oh, alright.
If it's the Capitals, yeah, I'm not going to
Oh,
get
yeah.
up too much.
SUV. Give me that Buick. Remember that? 179 per
We're
month.
still on about the commercials.
Still talking about car commercials.
I'm just sold. I want to buy another car.
I cannot wait till you get yourself another car.
Absolutely.
Just because you saw it on the ads.
Absolutely. That's what they're there for.
So do we have any thoughts, guys, about the game? Like either you guys or anybody in chat wanna?
They
Wanna
deserve
talk
to
about
lose
it?
If they play that bad.
Yeah, I mean that third period was awful, wasn't it? Like
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
really
pretty
know.
bad.
they worked so hard to come back from a 2-goal deficit, and then to just be like, we're just gonna take the third period off. I mean, give credit to New Jersey, but like, I don't know,
That's what the Sabres wanted.
they didn't want it, right?
I don't even know. That was tough. To see them come back all the way just to go and lose it,
Yeah,
not what you like to see.
right. But
What was the big save today?
Oh,
Was
wow,
that it?
They didn't
That
give
was
it
the
to
Toyota
Devils.
big
Yeah.
save?
That was the big save.
Well, it actually
Yeah.
was when.
I'm glad they didn't give it to the other team.
Oh, no. No,
They
what
didn't
is
do
that?
the collision of the game either.
Yeah. What was it? Oh, yeah, that was terrible.
Unless they did it
Well-
while we were looking or something.
Man, look at that already.
There it is. There's
already
Oh,
gone.
here's
the
the Gerber
of the
collision.
game.
you can
Oh,
just
pretty
good.
you can just sat him down. I love it.
I remember that.
I like that.
I remember I said nice hit for that one.
Yeah.
Former Sabre, Dimitri Kulikov.
So it is officially, I guess, the end of the game. So You guys want to answer some questions before we wrap it up?
Sure.
Okay.
What do you got?
Let's see if you guys have any more questions for us. We're free to answer them.
Unemployed and have no lives.
Wow, Peter.
That's
I'm
not me.
kidding.
Couldn't be me. Ugh. I want to say, by the way, thank you everyone for watching, for being on the stream. Like, I always love doing this. I just, I wish I could do more often. Do you guys have fun? Yeah.
Oh yeah, we had lots of fun.
Yeah.
Good.
No.
Absolutely.
Well, then stay home next time.
Alright, cool.
It's all the abuse.
We'll replace you with Nick. The fans
Oh,
will like him
dear.
better.
All right, here's
I
a
don't know- I
question.
don't know if that's true.
Least favorite Sabre of all time?
Jack.
I
Matt Molson.
Oh my
I
god.
actually like Molson. I just thought he was a terrible player.
Billy
Yeah,
Leno.
he's terrible.
think Billy Leno might be up there.
No, yeah, Billy
Yeah,
Leno,
I mean, maybe Ryan Miller.
I don't like a lot of the players on this team.
Okay.
I just never liked Ryan Miller.
Yeah, well, Peter, I still gotta fight you for that.
Let's
So,
fight. Let's go.
a lot of.
Let's do it.
What about favorite baseball teams? You guys have any favorite baseball teams?
Red Sox.
Yeah.
I don't really follow.
I don't
You're
follow
probably
I
baseball.
mean, I don't
at all.
follow baseball, but if I have to pick one, the Red Sox.
I used to like.
Yeah, I mean, I don't watch baseball at all, but it's gonna be the Red Sox. But I pick one.
I am a lifelong Blue Jays fan, and the fact that they're playing in Buffalo, they played in Buffalo last year, and they're probably gonna play in
What do you mean
Buffalo.
lifelong? I thought you liked a different team before, like the Reds.
Yeah, because I didn't like the Leafs, so I quit
Oh,
I
see,
quit the Blue Jays for a season.
So
But
I
then
don't
when
know if you can call that lifelong though. If you took a season off.
I didn't even take a full season off, it was just like a half a season, and then the Blue Jays started playing in Buffalo, and I was like,
Great.
Fake. Oh wait.
I know.
See, you didn't go off about your Kia commercial.
Oh. Well, did you know at Amazon we just don't think big, we do big. They're also committed 187 renewable energy projects worldwide.
It's fascinating.
Yeah, we ordered over 100,000 electric delivery vehicles. With how much money we just spent? We're not investing. We're screwing each other over. $2 billion in new carbon reduction.
so you come to my stream, you get free advertising.
I was gonna say don't insult Amazon.
You know that Amazon's just getting started, by the way.
Sue you.
Amazon is just getting started. Smile.
Smile.
So yeah.
Any other questions?
Do you know that Billy Leno started his own clothing brand called Billy Bano?
I did not.
That's
You
awesome.
didn't know that? Oh my god.
Really?
He started a clothing. Oh my god, hold on, I'll pull it up for you guys. So
It sounds like a joke.
no, it does sound exactly like a joke, but it's
It
real.
does sound.
What is it?
He,
Billy
Billy
Bano?
Bano, he
Really?
he created like a sweater, like a sweatshirt he called it Jail, and he talked about his time in Buffalo and referred to it as Jail, and this is it. Like, do you see this?
That's brutal.
Right? It's horrible.
I would never buy that.
Like, look at that design. Look at
That's
Pretty
like edgy,
hypebeast.
honestly.
doesn't it look like a second grader drew it? Like, I don't mean to be offensive to him, but like, it's
That's not
Hey,
really-
he's just trying to be hip. and
his
hype.
style is
a
basically
hype
as good
beast.
as
Yeah, exactly. He's
his-
a hype beast.
I mean, I kind of wanted to buy it. I wish I did, but I didn't.
I mean, speaking of hype beasts, you gotta know that Cole Beasley is a pretty slick rapper.
He is.
Is he really?
Yeah. Did you know he's a rapper?
He spits fire? Is that what you're telling me?
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
That's just pitiful.
You have to check him out after we're done.
Team
with
shots,
this.
team shots attempted 67 to 39.
That was the shots attempted, 67 to 39 doubles. Yeah. See, I mean, we
Yeah.
just
That happened last game too, but somehow we managed to win.
probably better goaltending.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's the Sabres for you, though.
We're gonna tire out Linus, and then he's gonna play poorly because he's tired because he plays every game. But
Yeah.
who are we gonna play? Tokarski, he lose this game. I mean, I like him better than Hutton, but
Oh, Cole Beasley can freestyle?
Yeah,
Get lost in the name list of Sabres goalies.
Just so many players over this 10-year period have just been like just so bad.
absolute busts.
Yeah. But yeah, so I don't know. Can you send a pic? I don't. I wish I could show you guys the Billy Bano jail, but I'm not super.
I think you could put it. I
Just
don't know if you
feel
could put an image
free-
on the stream.
Can I put an image on?
Send the link.
I was gonna say,
Yeah. You can just Google it.
just
It's
Google it. It's like the first thing that comes up probably. Just search like Billy Leno clothing brand.
How did Lafreniere look live against the Sabres? Honestly, like, he looked okay. I didn't really notice him too much. And like I obviously only have really been watching the Rangers when the Sabres play. He didn't do anything to impress me, but, I'm sure he's adapting. I'm sure he'll get there. What's your favorite wing flavor, guys?
I'm gonna go with classic hot.
You like hot?
Hot, yeah.
I like barbecue, honestly.
Barbecue.
Classic,
Yeah.
classic like medium hot or barbecue.
It's always a hot for me, but honey garlic's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I had to pick an unconventional one, I used to like the I think it was a Caribbean jerk at Wild Wings.
Alright.
But that's like unconventional. That would
Yeah.
be.
I always love the at Wild Wings as well, the salt and vinegar rum. That's just me. I thought it was awesome.
Okay.
It's also
I don't think I ever tried that one. I'll have to taste it.
but yeah.
Either that or the Asian single.
Yeah, that one's good.
That
Oh
was
yeah, that
good.
was good. Right. Oh, there's like a what was it? It's like a whiskey bourbon sauce.
That sounds pretty good.
Anything
Yeah, I mean,
whiskey or
you can
bourbon.
get pretty
Yeah,
creative with
whis-
it, but if I had to
whiskey-
just pick one, it's
Like
definitely
a barbecue sauce, but it was like a whiskey infused one or something like that.
Trying to buy the sweatshirt.
I'm just looking at what he has.
You're looking up Billy Bano?
Ryan's buying the sweatshirt.
Yeah, of course, boys.
I tried to get the jail Billy Bano. Like, that would be such an amazing thing to own.
He's gonna wear it to the next stream.
But, like, I couldn't, it wasn't available anymore when I looked. But could you imagine?
That would be fun.
Like, that would be, like, a classic thing to own. Like, Billy Lano. Yeah, we were in jail watching you play hockey, pal. Like, oh my god, I hated that guy.
Why does Pavel Zach have 16 points in 18 career games versus Buffalo?
Especially this year, too. Like, he's been, like, stupid good against the Sabres this year.
It's trash.
Yeah.
So bad.
I mean, honestly, at this point, we might as well lose. Because didn't they say with the lottery format this year, you can only drop to third if you finish in last instead of fourth?
Yeah, you can only move up 10 spaces too.
I mean, not like this year's draft is anything like
But yeah, I think somehow it reduced our percentage though. So like
reduce our percentage to win.
instead of being like 17%, it's like 14%. But you can't drop down as far.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's slightly better, but also worse. I don't know. There's something to that.
Well, basically, like we're guaranteed like at least like a top 4 pick anyway or something. So
I think minimum top 3.
because we're not. I mean, we're probably gonna stay in last, but if somehow we go on a weird string and we get
Yeah, if we get a few wins and catch the Ducks or something.
yeah, I don't think that'll happen though.
Jeffrey.
Yeah. Tom Holland, like 10 more years. 10 or 15. Yeah, I'm auditioning for the new Spider-Man after this. The 6th one.
I think Jeff Skinner would make a pretty great Spider-Man.
You think Jeff Skinner would make a great Spider-Man?
Yeah.
I mean,
He already looks like him.
Jeff Skinner is just a great guy, isn't he? He doesn't need to be Spider-Man. He has enough money.
That's true. 5 shots attempted with a man.
Well, that's impressive considering the whole team only had like what you said 36.
39.
Yeah,
39.
exactly, yeah.
Is there a mouse on screen?
You gotta move it off.
Figure it out, guys.
Try to zoom.
Wait, is this not
Yeah,
a
they are.
You can see in the top left they have the name there.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Really stay in shape.
You agree with stay in shape. You know, the guys fought hard. And,
Yeah, it's actually the trying to test cycle we've been doing lately.
It's gonna list every cliche you can possibly think of.
Get pucks deep.
Yeah, gotta get the net.
Just weren't getting pucks in deep.
get pucks deep, get pucks to the net, and
We're gonna get back to practice.
Win some hockey
work on
games.
fundamentals. And we'll back out next game ready to win.
Coach said if I don't do well on the team, so
We got a big game coming up tomorrow. We'll have to be better for that one.
or just like during the middle of the game. Oh, it's been great so far in this experience, but we just need to get pucks deep and get everything in shape. All right, well, thanks, Jeff Skinner. I don't know, I didn't even come up to you yet.
just get.
Actually, you were even in my interview today. But,
Thanks, bud.
yeah, no, I just like to be part of the team here. It's been a great honor. Definitely love getting paid the overpayment of it. Was it 8 mil?
9 mil.
9 mil. But Skinner, please, I don't feel good. You should do it.
Do you
Yeah,
approve of
no.
people from Toronto being Bills fans since we don't have an NFL team? Sure, as long as the Bills aren't in Toronto, I'm more than happy for that.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm a Blue
you're
Jays fan,
welcome
so
to come here once the border opens, but don't expect us to drive there because they're our team. You
the
can't see
stress
them.
of like the threat of the Bills moving to Toronto was like the worst.
don't have very many wins in our lives, so stop trying to take the one thing we have going for us.
Yeah, that was a stressful time, but luckily,
And
it's
even
like
that, yeah, wasn't
Right
going.
now, the only reason to go to Canada is to get Swiss chalet.
Not the only reason. There's lots of stuff reasons, but that's
Yeah, you can
a
go
good
to-
reason.
I don't think I've been to Canada since like my sister turned 21 or 19. I mean,
Swiss chalet was the chicken.
Boston pizza.
Well,
Gotta go to Boston.
Garbage.
It's garbage.
I'm not
It
very
wasn't like
over-
garbage when we were 19.
Well, yeah.
I don't get why Taylor
You
Hall
have
is such a
enough
hot
drinks,
commodity
anything
on the
tastes
trade market. He's not having a great year. Yeah, I mean, like I feel like he's a big name. Talking about Taylor Hall, I feel like he's a big name.
I feel like he
But-
was.
That's all he is now.
I feel like he was a big name until he played this
Former
season.
first overall pick, former MVP a few years ago, but like, yeah, I mean, this year he hasn't been good, but neither has anyone on the Sabres. So
I feel like that player that we were looking at the beginning of the season is just gone.
yeah,
He's
Yeah.
now like equivalent to like a Reinhardt. He's nowhere near where he used to be.
I mean, I'm sure like, anyone who picks him up he's gonna have success, but like
I'm sure, but he's not going to be the reason the success is had.
he's just
he's
probably
gonna
gonna join a good team and then
Yeah.
have success because of that.
Yeah.
I think when you sign a guy for $8 million, like you want him to come in and elevate your team, and he's just kind of blended in with everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, he relies on other people to set him up instead of carrying the play.
Yeah.
It's not good.
It is not good, but he'll be gone soon anyway. So
Still worth more than Adam Larson, though.
I'd be interested to see how much he gets in free agency. Yeah, me too. Like, I feel like this was like this one year, like he was expecting to play with Jack Eichel. Like he knew that it was going to be a weird time. He wasn't going to get the contract he wanted, so he signed a 1-year prove-it deal, and then he only kind of killed his own value.
Yeah, I mean, how about that clutch move from GM Kevin Adams not signing him to like 7 years?
Yeah, can you imagine like if we brought him in for even like a 5-year deal or
Yeah,
something at
and
that
he did
number?
this.
Like we would be like jumping off bridges, like oh my
People-
god.
Yeah, people would be just.
People would
lighting
be
us
losing
up
their
how stupid we
minds.
were. They'd be like, "The Sabres did it again."
Yeah, so I mean like, ugh.
I'm very glad that he only got him for 1 year now.
It's a very good thing that was only a 1-year deal, because now at least we can move him at the deadline, get some assets hopefully, and
Is it nap time for you?
I didn't know.
you're just playing with the lamp back there.
Just enjoying.
You
the
just want to sit in the
ambiance,
darkness.
It's so nice when it's in the
The
darkness.
glow of the TV.
Like I could have turned the light on like hours ago, and I just chose not to for some reason.
Is it ruining the streaming camera?
I mean, you look great back there. So.
Well, I wasn't talking about, but thank you.
Enjoying the ambient glow from the TV.
So nice. I'm talking about his eyes.
Marty Baron.
Marty Brown's eyes.
His husky-like light blue eyes.
It's like, do you ever see like a baby kitten and they have like those like really silver-looking eyes? That's him.
That's Marty Brown as a kitten.
He's a baby kitten
Baby
with
kitten.
silver eyes. Probably call him Min, maybe.
Great.
Wait, he looks like he's
I don't know. I mean, I
blind
like Brian Duff's tie today. That's a nice tie.
almost. Oh, blue and
Got
gold.
the blue and
Oh,
gold
original.
stripes.
Original.
It's a classic look. Looks nice.
I like his rose gold laptop.
That is true. I never
Marty
even
Brown just-
noticed.
or Duffer just styling there. Oh
I like
man.
that Sabres pin. That's definitely free when you get the job.
Just get free Saber stuff.
Mhm.
Where can I sign up for that?
Can you imagine that? Yeah, you've been here for a long time. Here's your free pin. Oh, you're not getting paid. Whoa. Let's not get carried away.
Alrighty. Well, what do you think, guys? We ready to wrap it up?
Unless there's any last questions, I don't know.
Any last words from any of you guys? Any last questions from the chat at all?
Anything that can't be answered that needs to be answered today?
I mean,
It's got to be something.
clearly, if you have questions that need answered, we're the people to go to.
And if you're still watching several minutes after the game, there must be something you're here for to ask.
Just hanging out, just chatting.
Yeah,
Did you guys at least have fun in another loss? Like,
hell yeah.
we're 0 for 2.
You know what? It's like
Streams.
Hell yeah, it's always
This was
fun.
one of the more disappointing ones, but
Yeah. Like, I feel like with the last one we did, at least, like, you guys are completely gone today. With the last one we did, the Sabres were never in it.
He goes black, like, in between transitions.
But this one, they look like they, had a chance to go into the third with momentum and then just couldn't do it. So,
Yeah.
any last words, gentlemen?
I'm just loving the look that he's got going on with the.
I know you're just playing with the lighting back there.
I just want to make it more entertaining for the fans.
More
You're
entertaining.
doing a nice job.
You're doing a great job, buddy.
Oh, thanks.
Alrighty, so I guess that's it then. So thank you for being with us, watching this game. Yeah, I mean, another loss, but we're used to it, so don't feel sorry for us. It's okay. As always, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Subscribe to Peter's channel if you haven't already.